on our Twitter, came to the polling unit with police, opened the ballot box, destroyed all the templated ballot paper, and the police was watching. How do you continue with that with such an impunity? So we know why we say we are not going to validate Nigeria election, and it is on record that yeah, indeed, we did not validate it. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you so much. Please, success. Yes, success, my brother. Please, can you take me down so that somebody else can speak? Thank you.
There's no issue. Thank you. Right. Chinemerem.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Good afternoon, dear friends. And good evening to some of you. Biafra is our mission. Ifeanyi Simon Ekpa Njoku. Aka ọbụla atụrụ gị aja aka ya akpọnwụ. Simon Ekpa nkanka mma eji egbu ndị ilo. Aka ọbụla atụrụ gị aja aka ya akpọnwụ. Ọnụ ọbụla nkwujolu gị ya vigor.
Ise.
Ọ na-asị egwu ka o so adị n'ụtụtụ na-eke n'oyi na afọ ma nkwụ. Onye ọbụla aka ọbụla ọnụ ọbụla sị na ngịnwa bụ egwusi ya ngịnwa bụ nya na ọya achọla ndụ gị aka ọnụ ahụ ozugbo na-ekwu ya ka ọ na-ada na anwụ. Maka na ngịnwa bụ you are the face of Biafra today. You are the face of Biafra. The time these people they are saying Simon Ekpa boycott election, Simon order for boycott of election. I wrote on my Twitter. I asked them if not because of violence, how Simon Ekpa is fighting for this Biafra. Is there anybody that will be talking about Biafra today? Nobody. These criminals we shared out last year February. Who is listening to them again? Where are they today? So if anybody is telling you that without violence you can get Biafra with civil Nigeria order with Nigeria constitution, it is not possible. We must put violence on it for us to achieve our aim. Like we used to ask these people that are saying what they used to say, follow civil ways, follow this and that, follow constitution. Which country have gained their independence through the oppressor's constitution? It is not possible. They are oppressing us, and we can never achieve our aim by following their constitution. That is just that. So we must hire our mental toughness. And disobedient, they are all crying. They are all lamenting. Their lamenting is over. They are not crying out bodily. They are all crying. You know, lamenting is being in your house and you lament. But when you cry in public. They are not crying in public. Their lamentation is over. So, and our arms are wide open to welcome them. If they openly will return as a lost sheep, they are. So, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Onye aka ọbụla onye ọbụla ụgwọ ọjọọ ọbụla ha gwụ n'isi gị ọ na-ha nche ndị na-ebe akwa na social media tata ọ na-ahụ ka ha ebegide ahụ until ha emego Biafra impress and come to unity as you rightly made it clear in your last national address. So thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Keep it up. Biafras are all over.
We have been able to make the history that we say Biafra will not validate the election, and we stood by it till the end.
Exactly.
More is coming this month.
Exactly. What we are waiting for is the declaration of Biafra, sir. Yes. We need it to be declared so that these people we will fight for once and for all. Obi will join us. That is must. And this challenge you have thrown to him, he will never accept it. Obi can never ever condemn this election, this result. He can never condemn it.
Yeah, because that is what baffles me. While they were discussing for many hours, stretching, and the man they are defending, I've not condemned the election.
He's just quiet. He's just quiet.
Listening, because what he's doing is how he's going to maneuver the whole thing.
We have won them, sir. We have won them. Congratulations in advance. Congratulations. Congratulations, sir.
All right, can we have
All right, sir. Can we have
this
this
brother? Is he here to attack us? Somto also. Which of the Somto is this? Can you take a mic? Are we one, or you are here to punch me? Let me wear
I greet you, Dragon. I'm not here to punch you. Oh, man, now the kind of boy here, none of my DPO. I'm gonna do my game plan.
Oh, hey, on the charger on down.
I'm gonna agree what I agree because I beg. I greet the house. So my Dragon, I greet you. I thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak here.
There were.
One thing I want to address, I know that the space yesterday, and there was an Hausa guy that came out and spoke. His name was Abubakar. And he asked us to go to our representatives in the House of Assembly for them to push the motion of Biafra. And there was a response you gave to him that kind of caught my attention. He told him that you have in the north, they have over 100 representatives in the so-called government house of Nigeria. Meanwhile, we don't even have, we have about 20% of that number representing us in the government house. I didn't get the opportunity to speak, but I wanted to send a message to that Abubakar. I wanted to let him know that, okay, since you have the majority in the government house of representatives, why don't you go to your representatives to push the motion of Biafra for us in the government house and represent us, since you are okay with us fighting to leave Nigeria?
That's why that's why I asked him, what do you think is the solution? Because he knows that that's why anytime any little thing they tell your representative, because they know you have no chance. You have no chance telling your representative.
They know.
So I asked him, so what is the solution? He said he don't know.
He didn't know. Second thing, another thing to address, sir, before I leave, I don't want to waste time because people that wants to talk are plenty. My honorable Dragon, they have been telling you that you cannot fight for Biafra from Finland. Meanwhile, I was in the space with them earlier on where they were lamenting. A majority of the people coming out to speak, Windy, people that are living in abroad.
America,
I was waiting for somebody to ask them. Say,
in fact, let me tell you, the one co-hosting it is even staying in Norway.
Please, Biafra, no relenting, no turning back. We don't get where they go. We stay here. We are on ground and we're ready to fight it to the last. All right. Thank you very much, sir, for giving me this opportunity. God bless us all.
Thank you.
Thank you, my brother.
Yes, Mecca.
This your green white,
Thank you. Mecca, over
Please
to you.
check somebody that
our red cap over to you.
Yes, Simon, thank you for giving me the mic. I must complain about this our Twitter space, because time and time again many people are coming, but the same face are always giving audience. I don't think it's good. We need different ideas, fresh ideas. Sometimes we come over, we listen, and we leave, not because we don't have opinion, but we need good ideas. Now, I have made some observation, and I have some questions for Simon Ekpa. And so far, I've not been impressed to a very large extent. But there was this response you give to one man, one scavenger, that hyena. You know, hyenas only like to steal from the kill, that has been running after Peter Obi. And he there said that the Biafra doesn't exist. When he was interrogated by you, he said it's just a thing of the mind. I like the response you give to him, and I wouldn't have expected anything less or more than that. But that thing infuriated me. Let me ask, where is that man from? Which country is he from?
I don't know. I don't even know which country.
That man is from America, I guess.
Probably.
That man is the most corrupt thief I've ever seen.
That is how they are. But not only him.
The most corrupt thief. Because I've been following him and I've been asking him one question. What is your interest in Nigeria, Africa at large? What's your interest?
The same thing everybody is asking. They want to come and steal.
But he did. Look at what happened in America. They said they don't need voters card to vote. That's the Democrat. Because the black people are not intelligent enough to have a voters card. You see how denigrated they are? But they give black people driver license. And they give you at the age of 5 or 7 to become an LGBTQ, or whatever nonsense they call themselves. But the black people are not intelligent enough to have voters card. How dare that kind of people? And I must tell you that in this election, the most busiest person is not Atiku, it's not Obi, it's not Tunumbu. The most busiest person, who can guess, in this election is this British ambassador to Nigeria.
Yes.
If you see how that woman run around everywhere she's there, she will get the Australian ambassador to co-statement with her. She will go and get the ambassador of Japan. She was virtually everywhere. That was before the election. And after the election, the most busiest person now is Dati. You are saying Obi is not saying anything, but Obi is saying equivocally. Obi, they talk through Dati. Dati is busy. Go to his handle. He's calming us down. That is it 25%. That does not imply in Abuja that the APC did not win 25%. So this election, these are falsehood.
But
it is not constitutional.
Yes, but that is the point. You see, that is the point I'm trying to make. The reason why Dati is talking is because Dati is part of the circle. You understand?
Thank you.
But Obi cannot talk. If you speak now, bam, I am telling you the fact. So the Dati is part of the circle.
What Dati is doing is the exact thing that Ejiofor did in the case of Nnamdi Kanu.
Yes.
Every day, our leader is in a high spirit. Calm down, calm down. This is the same template that he is following. People should go to his timeline and see what is happening. He is calming them down, those idiots.
How is the Japan doing?
The guy is an imbecile, though. He is hiding. He is no longer showing forth. If you go to the east, I just came back from my place. You know, my place is the hot spot.
Yes.
You go to that also local government as a whole. I couldn't drive. The truth of the matter is, yes. You know, there are so many narratives going on, and the people are not. I beg, what about our Afra?
Huh?
Our radio that you are hosting everywhere.
Yeah.
The people are not well informed.
So you mean that? So it's not in Olo?
It's when you get
to it's not in Olo. It's not. Yes. That is a very good point. Okay. Please, that is a very good point. That radio needs to come back.
Yes, we are going to
for the old people in the villages and every other place. We need that radio back.
We are looking at it now from today.
Thank you.
Please also Bikonu also.
We'll start looking at it. No problem.
Osumo and those environs.
Yeah.
In Yala. So I engage people. People are not informed. I'm sorry to be saying this. I don't care.
Yeah, but it's truth. Yeah.
People are not informed, and narratives are too much. Nobody knows what is going on. But what I'm saying is this: you see, this dirty of a person to open the eyes of the Igbo. And if you go to the space of Obi, you have 99.9.555% Igbo, the Southerners. You understand? The Ijaw, yes, all of them are Igbo. These are the only people there. We want to do this, we want to do this. Under normal circumstances, you wouldn't win this election. So why the noise? And they are giving themselves false hope. They know the problem, but they don't know the solution. we will not take it easy. And 40% of people talking there that have the right to talk, they will not give you mic.
Yes.
Once they see my red cap, they will not give me mic because they know what I will stand for. They have never given me mic for more than 2 months. Then they will not allow you to intervene. And somebody will just come up. None of them lives in Nigeria. They don't know the pains we are passing through. You as an Igbo man, you are a dangerous species in Lagos, in any part of the country. I was talking to one of my friends in Northern on the phone. I'm telling him what we are passing, why Biafra must come. A time he visited me in Lagos, we were passing and last man mesmerized us. I paid more than 60,000 in his presence. Igbo man, you are a dangerous species, you must vomit money. Look at what is happening. But Igbo people are, sorry to say, one of the biggest mumu their mumu never do in this country. Imagine what they are saying in go to obedient group and you will just be throwing up. And you will say, what are these people talking about? Now, other ones are this the Biafran organogram. Because I heard you said when the Phoenix journalists came, they have to call one Mr. that man selling phone charger to come and validate what the report you are giving. And instead of him talking and bringing Biafran to the fore, he was saying Simon Ekpa is not a member of IPOB. These people are not educated. They don't know the meaning of IPOB. How do I need to sign? Have I ever done anything to be an IPOB member? I'm an indigenous person. It can be IPOO, that is indigenous person of Oduduwa. It can be IPOA. It can be indigenous person of Arewa. I'm a Biafran, an indigenous person, and this is Simon Ekpa. So I am suggesting that there should be an organogram from you, given.
Mazemeka,
Yes.
what the man in Ghana meant was that Simon Ekpa is not a member of the political parties, the ones that are working for one Nigeria. That is the point he was trying to clarify to the international community. Because it's not amongst the people that are working with one Nigerian government to collect money and to kill their own people. That's what he meant.
Mr. Kwarawa, in as much as I tend to agree with you, you are not right. Let us, we are on a public stage. You have interpreted it the way it is true.
Is making a point. Yes.
So I have countered that in so many ways, but I am asking for an organogram. If there is an organogram from
Mute active.
There's a noise from your end. I don't know.
Active ability. Mute him.
Okay.
Not from me anyway.
Okay, let me mute for him. Okay, go ahead.
If there's an organogram from autopiloted IPOB, that Finnish ambassador will look to the organogram and see the person that is a information person to call. He will not be calling. So I am suggesting this is my epiphany on this, my own divine solution.
Well noted.
I had Mr. Mazi Simon. I have so many names to call you, but let me keep those prefix and suffix first and address you. I have you said in your broadcast of pardoning some people. I don't believe in the Bible, but let me borrow a passage there that says a leopard can never change from his skin. A leopard can never change from the skin. Now, if I umere nkaku JCC, no, it's not on the skin that you watch. I'm always funny to you. Why? But I'm burning inside here.
You are still asking. And even couple days in the Adibobara. Mana, they were asking our way to Okwe, Eli Okwe. They got Ibaka.
Man Simon, in a designer, in a design, you could an end never. Olu, Olu, Olu. Now, like you said, a reconciliation process. I don't think any party should be disenfranchised.
Yeah.
The most people that have betrayed us the more are the people you gave the you called this Ohaneze. Do you know that my mother was cooking for Ohaneze in Kirikiri? When I was small, I would be going to fetch firewood, fetch everything for them to cook in Kirikiri, Lagos State, in Kirikiri town. These people have been there.
Mecca, you are very lucky to have even seen one member of Ohaneze. Apart from the president and the vice president, I have not seen a member, somebody who says is a member of Ohaneze Ndigo.
I've been attending their meetings, serving them beer, giving them.
Wow.
I'm an errand boy. There, I've taken masquerade to Idu Omera house at Agbado. After that was 94. I don't wear masquerade go there. So we are born and bred up in Lagos, but we are Igbo. You see, the truth of the matter is that I don't know that I was an Igbo man until I went to Yanokwaja. They started calling me Omo Igbo. I thought we are the same. And they called me Omo Igbo, and they treat my people bad before me. They talk to me because I can speak their language to a very large extent. So what am I saying? If there is anybody that will advise anything on this nationhood, oneness, I think I'm qualified to a very large extent. I have an experience being in Nigeria, never disenfranchised or segregated from anybody. I have helped more than 4 people to America from scratch. Fatherless people, motherless people. These are not Igbo people. But when you say, Nkem, this is my own, the only hope we have is Biafra. Let me not deviate. Your hands of fellowship must be stretched to all parties. Yes. Why I am saying so? Because the only people that have offended us, remember many months ago, I called you and I said, last year, I said the biggest scam in all this saga, DOS, Simon Ekpa, Autopilot, are the Igbo Congress, sitting by watching everything because they offended us on Nnamdi Kanu and they called Nnamdi Kanu back to apologize. These people are not repentant. They are all what we like snitch. They called Nnamdi Kanu to apologize. Now that Nnamdi Kanu has been kidnapped and disenfranchised of communication, they have gone X-way. They don't issue statements. They don't do as they like. So these people are the people who we think, in the absence of Ohaneze, we have what the Congress that we even chop up the people will be scared of. But these are all lunatics. We are in the country. We know where it pains us. If you want to extend the hands of relationship, let us extend it to everybody. And I will appeal to these people that we have expelled in DOS, rather than exacerbating the matter, flooring commands from your leader, Nnamdi Kanu. You should know that these politicians they surmount to infinitesimal. They don't have any value. You shop their money, It is also your money. Once upon a time, they said they gave Father Mbaka a contract. And Nnamdi Kanu defended it. He said that contract they gave him is from his own land. What you are exploiting for is from where he comes from. This imam that you are giving contract, what do they have in Biafra land? Who give them contract? Why are you now victimizing Father Mbaka, even if you give him contract? So if they give you money, DOS, collect the money and be yourself. Come out from your shell. Instead of you to be dying in silence, you know that your only hope is Simon Ekpa. The governors know. Okay, so all of them know that their only hope is Simon Ekpa. Their body language have suggested it. It is only Soludo who has pretendedly come out. Even, yes, we applaud him. But Mo could see the looker. Mo know how far he go. But on this case, I will allow other people to talk. But I'm asking for this Biafran organogram. Let it be taken. Very
Ekpa will
important
start
before
with your
another
one.
communication come.
So
Hello.
Emeka is done. Emeka, are you
I'm done.
Yes, I know.
Yes, I'm done.
Oh. Okay. Okay, thank you very much.
Success.
Thank you for contribution. Yeah. Emeka, thank you for contribution. And yes, of course, yesterday's broadcast was a landmark for our restoration, which the good guy himself has started a setting. We have no permanent enemy. There's no permanent friend. All we have is permanent interest, and that interest is Biafran restoration. I believe he will extend it to every parastatal, every group, every union, every individual. So
what put this active on the mic every time because success what we are or not maintaining mute.
All right. If you dare omit again, then I will remove the mic from him. Miles this stand, please unmute yourself. Miles this stand, unmute yourself. And be brief, please. Yeah.
Here for a long time. Why are you guys keeping me?
Please just give someone else the mic. I'll be back. I'm just listening. I can't talk long now.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Just mute.
Create a room for other people who are
okay. Douglas, please go ahead. Douglas, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm here, success. So I thank you. I greet you. I greet everyone. Raphael, the good guy, Meje Buago. So I'm so happy now. Everybody now they have come to understand that Nigeria doesn't belong to Nigeria belongs to the Igbos. Nigeria belongs to the Fulani. I was a Fulani carry fits. Obedient to Fulani, obedient movement. Now all of them are bleeding. They're crying. The Bini boys, the Bini people who are supporting obedient movement now, all of them are lamenting. Anybody who are expecting PJB to come and condemn the election reform, election electoral from the Fulani man, is that person is a coward. Because Obi is afraid. Obi cannot come out bold enough to condemn the election. Because he was sent by the British government to disarm the Biafra dictators. Go to what is name, that Twitter space. Go there, see what he's tweeting. But Obi never made any comments. And people say, no, let's go and protest. Go and protest for what? Protest for one Nigeria or protest for Igbo presidency? What do you want to protest for? You protest in 2020, Fulani kill you, and you want to go and protest again. They tell you come and join us. What we're doing, he said, no. We need one Nigeria. We need one nation. So Umeje will keep it up. Success, everyone.
It's like your network is having some issues. But if I can hear you,
Success.
Yeah.
Success, can you hear?
I can hear you. I can hear.
Someone is having. I don't know whether someone can hear.
Okay, with his microphone.
I hope so. Maybe. Biafrans and lovers of freedom.
Can you hear us?
Obi
you can hear us, unmute yourself. Listen.
Obi is not in charge. The person in charge is that thief. Just like Shetima is the one in charge. What you see that he's doing what he's supposed to do when they finally supposedly get it. But he's the spokesperson. He is the man. Now, Fulani go rule. That's why we go to APC. Fulani way your side. We go to PDP. Fulani way your side. We go to NMPP. Fulani way your side. We go to Labour. Fulani go follow you. We go to APGA. Fulani must also follow you. Because if they don't rule by presidency, they rule by vice, or they rule by their subjects that are the foot soldiers on ground. But Simon, can you hear us? I think Simon is having it.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay,
no, I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, you can hear us now.
Yes.
Go on.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. The last speaker. Let me see. The last speaker, yes, I think that is Douglas. Thank you very much for that acknowledgement. We must move ahead, and you know, one thing is that these people, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Go
Okay.
on. I can hear you.
Okay. These people don't understand what democracy is all about. So the only thing they understand now is that they didn't allow them to vote, and the vote did not count, and that is democracy for them. But we try to save them, and they could not see the future.
Success don't hang. Success is hanging.
Okay, let's give the mic to Akpan.
Yeah.
Akpan Odo, take the mic.
Please, Akpan, after you finish speaking, help us and put yourself back on the listening mode so that others can, I don't know, Mazi Simon need to co-host someone else also, because Success is struggling with his device. Akpan is not coming. Please, can we have, who else is there? Somto. Looks like Tochukwu has spoken.
Somto has spoken.
How about Tochukwu?
So, give to Emeka Oracle.
Yeah, Mazi Simon, the thing Akupugokwa Success, you need to co-host me and Sonny. Tochukwu. Okay. Okay. Now we there here. I don't enter the driving seat. Sonny need to also come in. Yeah. Emeka, if you still want to make a comment, I would please indicate quickly if you still have a comment to make further, because I know you are very, very profound in your own analysis. Please. Who do we have? Active. You have been unmuting yourself since. Can nobody have each other? Unmute yourself very quickly. Active.
You
have 2 minutes, please. Go ahead very quickly.
Because ihe m chọrọ ikwu ọ dịghị much ụda m nọ na-efolo ihe a na-eme kemgbe but ihe na-atụnye ewu na
speak English. Try and speak English even if it's pidgin, please.
What I'm trying to say is that all these things we are saying is good, but let's try to maintain our language. Maybe if we are planning to do something, because through what we are saying here, other people are listening to us. They know our strategy. So, but if we use our language only, they will not be able to know our language. So that's why.
I lost you there.
They use their language entirely, and we that cannot hear the language, we cannot understand what they are doing. But our own, we use another person's language. Now they go on their own and know what we are planning to do. So I'm suggesting, if it is possible, let's try to maintain our language in anything we are planning to do or say. Thank you.
The man that just spoke, we don't share our intelligence online. So when we come online, we do awareness to talk to people, to hear us, and we speak in a language that everybody will understand. But when it comes to what we do on ground or our intelligence, you can't hear it online. So thank you for your observation. We move. Mazirab, go on.
Okay, thank you so much, Mazi Sonny. Justice Fairness, I'm seeing your messages, but I'm not able to bring you in. You need to probably go out and come back and make a request again. I'm trying to look if I can bring you in, but I can't find you. Yeah, please try and go out and come back again. That might help. Okay, let's quickly. Douglas, you've spoken. I need to put you back on the listening mood. Akpan, can you unmute yourself now? Is it possible? Akpan? Can you? No, he can't. He has to go back and listen. Tochukwu, has Tochukwu spoken before?
Yeah, I think Tochukwu has spoken before.
Let me hear from him. Tochukwu, you unmute yourself now.
He has spoken before.
Okay, then, okay, you go back and start listening, because we need to bring in people as much as we can. Somto has spoken before, like I learned. Go back and start listening. So let me bring in fresh requests now. It's telling me that the house is full, but I can't see it like that. Okay. Ugochukwu has spoken before, am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Go and start listening. Bernard, do you want to come in and unmute yourself? Bernard, I don't know what's happening to these people. Okay, let's see who else is next. Alex Alexo Media, can you please unmute yourself? Sonny, can you try from your end and see if you can bring in people to speak? Because I'm not able to bring them in.
Okay, the good guy, please co-host me. Let me see if I can bring people in. The good guy, can you hear me? I think the good guy is having issues as well.
Yeah, I'm looking for how to bring these people in, but even those I'm removing, they're still stuck there. They're not going out.
That means network is working on your end. The good guy, can you hear me? The good guy is having issues.
Let me see something. Let me change my network. Okay. Maybe this might help. Let me see. Sonny, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Good man, can you try and see if you can speak? Even good man. This everybody that requested, I can't bring them in. It's strange.
I think they've decided to track us down.
Okay, am I coming out clear? Let me see if it's a general problem. Am I coming out clear?
Yeah, Emeka,
okay.
Coming out. What I'm seeing here is telling me that the host is having connection issues.
Yeah, okay.
So if I'm coming out clear, it's not issue. There's no issue. Please see what from your end. Because
no, the issue is from the host. It's from the host. The issue is from the host end. Because the host cannot even hear us.
Yeah. Because I have a lot of requests here. I can't bring them in. I can't remove those that have spoken before. It's a
okay, let's see. Someone that has spoken before, try to speak. Let's see if it is from the host. Because I've spoken before and I'm speaking. Let someone who has speak before try.
Mouthpiece, can you try and engage us, please?
Mouthpiece, opt for the mic. Let's see something. Tojugu, opt for the mic as well. Let's see. The problem is from Simon's end. It's from the good guy.
Yeah, because I can't bring in anybody.
His connection is from his end. The connection from his end is
down. I mean, if he has a challenge, then it affects us also in bringing people in, right?
Yeah, because it depends on the kind of
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you're watching from. Today is the first day of March 2023, and we are here on the Twitter space. Something prompted me to, host this space. After listening to Obediot's space, Twitter space, I feel like throwing up, and I decided that I will not be the one that will talk and analyze this throwing up that is going to come out from me today. And I want to come here so we can we can exchange ideas and laugh at them. This is unbelievable. For the very first time, I have never been to any space hosted by this bunch of morons until today. And today, I have just, for the very first time, discovered how empty the people that are trying to take Nigeria back are. Very, very empty people. Sonny Akbarawa, we are, you are the co-host to this to this program. So we are going to start. I want to comment. I requested for Mike, and they said they don't need a separatist leader here and all that. And they are scared. They were scared of bringing me because I would have, after speaking there, some of them would just leave that Obi nonsense because some of these people will never, allow themselves to be tutored in a way that, especially when something has happened like this. I listen to them. Some of them are saying, "Oh, Nigeria is evil. Nigeria is bad. What are they going to do?" Some of them say, "Oh, the Westerners, they don't want to help Africa." And when somebody says such thing that, "Oh, these Europeans, they don't want to help Africa. They want Africa to remain poor because of their interest and all that." But the question and the point they don't know is, who are these Westerners using to make Africa to remain poor? Who are those? They cannot just fly from Western world and come to Africa to make Africa to remain poor and to remain undeveloped. They are using people like Obi. And, my stomach was boiling because I needed to teach them. I needed to teach them what they don't know. I needed to go deep inside their mind and liberate them. I needed to go deep inside their brain and liberate them. When they were making such, they were making very good point that would have been a point of liberation in their life. They said the Westerners, they don't want Africa to progress. They don't want Africa to liberate themselves. They don't want Africa to make any good thing in their life. And they forget to understand that for them to succeed in making Africa not to grow, they have to use somebody like Obi. And that is exactly what they have done to this idiot, these morons. And they are not getting it. They are not getting it that Peter Obi is not coming for anything other than to make sure that that interest is protected. And it is really unbelievable. Some of them say, oh, let them boycott the election, the coming election. They are even advocating for no election in the coming March 11 election. They have started, but you see, oh my God. And I was listening to these people for the very first time. I did not know how empty they are. And what they don't know is that some of us that have joined Biafra and decided that to fight for the liberation of Biafra from Nigeria, we saw what they are seeing today. Many years ago, I wanted to tell P2B, if they allowed me to talk on that space, that in 2019, I was in forefront of campaigning for P2B vice president and Atiku. I was in the forefront of the campaign for their election from diaspora. And after that, I saw what I saw. I know that, apart from what I even know before then, I know that nothing is going to come out of Nigeria. Today, they are seeing what we saw, somebody like me saw in 2019, that made me to join Biafra. And they are there shouting and shouting. People that are ignorant of their country. And you listen to people say, oh, we are not here to entertain any separatist leader. We are here to take Nigeria back. Take Nigeria back from who? These people knows nothing about Nigeria. They don't know anything about the foundation of Nigeria. They don't know the history of Nigeria. They do not know that is what we call the 1989 Abuja Declaration. Muslim ticket did not start today. They are telling you, oh, they have it is a scam. They have rigged the election. I can never be. These are the people, none of them are in Nigeria. They are the one telling Simon Ekpa to go to Nigeria and fight for Biafra. Why they are in abroad today discussing how they have rigged them out of the election. Hey, Jesus Christ. They are the one writing petition everywhere. Simon Ekpa should go back and fight there and fight from Nigeria. He should go back and fight. All of them in that Twitter space. This one we call in. I am calling from the US. This one from Texas. This one from the United Kingdom. I sent money to my people and all that. But they want you to go to Nigeria and fight. Not even them can go to Nigeria and vote. They are there already preparing how to go to a court. Hey, Jesus Christ. These are the same people who don't know that in 2019, I supported P2B and they went to court. The court is still on till now, and they have done another presidential election. They want to go to court. They tell you, oh, P2B went to, when he became the governor of Anambra State, he became the governor through court. Oh, these people refuse to understand. Anambra State is a state, while president of Nigeria is a federal. They are comparing a state election with a presidential election. Hey, Chineke God. The worst set of people are in Labour Party. The worst part of people in Nigeria are found in Labour Party. It is unbelievable that people can be reasoning, the way they reason with what I heard today. Hey, with what I heard today, there is problem. None of these people are thinking like a human being. They are talking about going to court, comparing Anambra State gubernatorial election to Nigeria presidential election, where Fulani have covered everywhere, where the Islamic State agenda have hijacked the judiciary, where the Islamic State agenda have hijacked the security apparatus of Nigeria. Everything has been hijacked. They are there. And the worst part of it is that Obi knows the truth. Hey, and he's not telling these people. Peter Obi knows the truth. He has done his job. And he can't do PIM. If he do anything, they are going to bring all his drug cases, all the way how he pushed drug in the United Kingdom, or the M23 or M15 or whatever. They are going to pin him. He just stay in the space there, cooling his head. And these ignorant people were wallowing in their ignorant high. We were wallowing in ignorance, and P2B kept quiet. And I know when he saw my name there, is that Simon Ekpa, his mind will fly because he knows if I come there, it's brutal. He will say, don't bring that guy here. Hi! Don't bring that guy here. You can imagine the woman from Ejo, the one they call Dukubo or whatever, who came out on social media shouting, oh, Simon Ekpa is this, is a monster, is a devil, is a Satan, is this, for calling for boycott of election. The same woman today on Twitter space is saying there will be no election because they have elected her, they have voted for her. All these people are selfish. They only fight for what? For themselves. Now they claim that they have elected her for the National Assembly to represent her place on National Assembly. And for that reason, she is happy. It does not matter what any other person does. Today, she is calling for boycott of election, of which she was abusing and slandering my name on social media. Hey! Honestly, this is unbelievable. I was thinking that, some people have brain. I have seen it all today. There is no single person making sense there. No single person. These are a bunch of idiots. No wonder. Hi. Chineke God. Sonny, over to you. You can be bringing people in. But, let us, analyze all the points that we're making today. They want to protest. And I look at them. They want to protest. Some of them are in America. They want to stage a protest in Nigeria. Hey!
The good guy.
Honestly, I did not know. I have never been to their Twitter space. Today, I decided to go there. What I saw is bigger than me. Hey! Chineke God. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. The good guy. Good morning from
You're
here
welcome.
and to all Biafrans and lovers of freedom from all over the world.
You're welcome.
Immediately we saw the result making the rounds on the media. We could not sleep again. We knew that the obedience will be occupying the space. So when I saw that they were on space, I said, yes, it's good that their lamentations go viral so that Biafrans will hear how they are crying and what they are saying. So even as they are there, they don't know that we are making them to go viral with their lamentations and all their plans. So everyone are hearing it from all platforms. And it's quite pathetic that they are still hoping for the same Nigeria and the same court system that have rigged them and then destroyed their future. MNK was kidnapped and then it opened the eyes of many. And those that did not want to get it waited for Obi to also come and connect the dots. So we thank God and we thank Obi for allowing himself to be used so that many people's eyes will be open. Even as those foolish ones are seen there, very soon, they will see their eyes open by the time they become the next victim that will be taken to the hospital. Because I had them proposing of another NSAS. Another person that came up was like saying, no, we should not plan NSAS. So the host said, what are these people trying to say? We don't want to hear anything like that. So we are saying that we are going out and you're saying we should not go out. So to Biafrans, we beg you, stay inside your houses. So don't go and join because we have a different mandate. And when NSAS was held before, you saw how we lost our own. So if you did not go out to protest for your freedom, never you go out to go and protest for obedience, because Obi was never speaking for your own interest. He was speaking for the Fulanis. He has collected his envelope. All those party officials, they will collect their money and then they will go their different ways. So welcome you all to the space and please utilize your time very well and let's make use of at least one minute because we are many here and if one person speaks for long, the mic will not get to another person. So when you just finish speak, you go down. I'll remove you as speaker so that other people can come up, please. All right, we start with Mazi Victor. Your hand is up. You can speak now, please. Mazi Victor.
Good morning, fellow Biafrans. And good morning, the good guy himself, Mazi Simon Ekpa. I specifically want to appreciate you for your relentless efforts. I know that you will surely just leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you will all. I knew that they were just fighting to their own disgrace, and it has happened. Yesterday I was actually listening to their Twitter space because they have been on that Twitter space since 25th. Was it on Saturday? Yeah, on Saturday. And then on Sunday, I was on that Twitter space. I was listening to them. One of them made a comment that maybe said that they are not going to leave that Twitter space until they declare, INEC declare P2B as their president. I was like, these guys, they don't have brain. How do you intend? Oh, because you stay on Twitter space, you say you are not going, despite all the nonsense they have been analyzing, said they are not going to leave the Twitter space until that is INEC will now declare Peter Obi based on the fact that they have refused to go out of Twitter space. I was like, see, these guys, one thing is this. These guys, even in the next 20 years, in the next 100 years, even in the next 100 years, these guys are not going to. Not that, let me just say this. Not that they don't know the actual thing to do, because you know why? These guys, what I see in them is pride, because they know that the moment they come up to say, okay, we are tired of Nigeria, we don't want Nigeria, we want Nigeria breakup. Now, it will be an embarrassment and a shame to them for all the things that they say, all the bad things they said against Mazi Simon Ekpa, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and they feel too big to apologize. That is exactly what they are doing. They just want to end their life with one Nigeria, and this one Nigeria is going to be the end of their lives. They don't actually know what is going to happen. They said they are going to this, they are going to protest. Already, another NSAS massacre is loading, because this is what the Nigerian government intend to do. You hit the street to this thing, they will still infiltrate you people. They will still infiltrate you people, buy many of you over. And now the military will kill many. Once they kill many, the rest have disembarked. Suffering continues. They will go back to social media and start wailing. So since these people have refused to tell themselves the truth that Nigeria, even in the next 100 years, will never get better. There is nothing like new Nigeria. It's an illusion. The best thing for Nigeria, the best way forward is total disintegration. And the earlier they start telling themselves this truth, the better for them, or they will continue to work themselves down to depletion. It's already happening. I thank God that God has vindicated us today. I thank God that today they have seen that all those nonsense that we are saying, they were thinking that Mazi Simon Ekpa was the only thing that will stop. They don't know that Simon Ekpa is only the man providing solution. The system is their problem, not Simon Ekpa, not Nnamdi Kanu, not IPOB. So now, since it has become so difficult for them to, come to realize that the best way forward is to demand for the total disintegration of Nigeria. Let them continue dancing around in circles. It will clear for their eye. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's unbelievable. honestly, I did not know that these people are worse. They are worse than nomadic people, and these are supposedly educated people living and working in the United States, in the United Kingdom. Hey, Jesus Christ! Next person, please.
Oganiro Biafra, you have the mic.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good afternoon and good evening, depending where you are. It's a pleasure to be here with you once again. These obedient actually, I have been in the space before. When was the see that you are having any picture of freedom, they will never allow you. So there's one of the smaller group that later allowed me. They asked me before they allowed me, because they saw my name, they saw everything. So they asked me, are you for obedient or are you against? I said, I'm not for obedient, I'm not for APC, I'm a neutral person. However, as you can see, we as a people have taken a stand not to vote because we know that it is a fraud. There's no way Obi can ever be announced winner. That was on 26th of this month. So they said, okay, what should I, what did they do? What? I said there is nothing that you can do. The only thing that you can just do is to go and protest and they will kill you. You can see that they have deployed over 400,000 military armored, cars all over the south, but none of them are in the north. Have you ever asked yourself that, a few days before the election, that there are some people that are allegedly captured, about 1.5 million people coming from Sahara Desert to come and vote for APC, and so many of them. And there are a lot of them also that you didn't even see that came through train, millions of them that came by night, some of them came by day. So I say this thing can never work. The only way is for you to drop this, you are obedient, and join the freedom of Biafrans. So they say, okay, I'm thinking about separate. I suppose not to be here, blah, blah. I just went off because I know they are going to kick me out. So what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is that all the people that are making all those, decision in those obedient platform, I have listened for them, I think about 2 or 3 days. I see that they don't understand the meaning of Abuja Declaration of 1989, and up till date, they are still, mingling in ignorant. Can you imagine that a whole pastor was arrested and his followers cannot do anything? Had it been that it's an imam in the north that was arrested, you will see the kind of revolution that the north will just start. And these are the kind of thing Christianity have failed to understand. Christianity does not have any foundation for freedom. Christianity are only praying for you to repent. And most of 99 pastors are fraudulent people. They can never tell you the truth. And they are the problem of the system of Nigeria. They are not mentally actually, doing what the scripture says. How many of them are doing what the scripture said? They are just only building university, using the church to make money. They never speak for the masses. They never speak for the oppressed. So all what they are there is just their own gain. So at this point, I think we cannot drop down. Like our dragon says, we have plan A to Z. And it is a time for it to revoke the spirit of the dragon to take place. We just have few days to go. And I believe when we start, every other fallen angel are going to join back again after they have resurrected from their ignorance. This is my take. Thank you very much for giving me the mic.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Next person, please.
Hello?
Okay, before next person says something, you don't need to see the followers of the preachers going to go and protest, because the preachers say, I'm not telling you to go and protest against the government. They say you should be law abiding. So their armored cars, which they bought with the tithe offering and everything that they gather from the poor masses, that their armored cars should help them out, since they did not tell the people the truth about their freedom. Let them remain inside there. Fulani will know what to do to them. Chuku Dibia, you have the mic, please.
Yeah, well, please, you just added me. There are other people ahead of me, please. Okay, thank you.
It's just coming up the way it's displayed on the screen. Except you're not ready, then we take you down so that other people that are ready can speak. Mr. Editor.
Okay, let me go ahead then. Let me go ahead, please.
Yeah.
A spokesperson, we had to cut short our prayer meeting this morning as we found out that you are actually on one of the states. So it normally takes about 2 hours or so, but we only had about 20 minutes to join you, to support you.
Wow.
And we witnessed everything. We witnessed everything. There's something that you displayed today that is, overwhelming. Your calmness, your patience in the midst of all this. Our prayer, we've been praying. Others have been praying. We're not the only one. Everyone is praying. But we've dedicated these morning prayers mainly for yourself, Onyendu, Jabarawa, and all those media warriors who are frontliners, as well as those in our AGO. We need to use code this time. Those in our AGO there. We are from all over in America, in Europe. We don't sleep, and because prayer without works is dead. So I cannot. Because Otis, where conduct the way you conducted yourself. Let me change the language so people can understand. The way you conducted yourself today, my goodness, I was proud. I was proud to be a Biafran. I was, but today, I don't know how to describe the adjective. Well done, keep it up. May Chukwu Kiabiyama continue to guide and give you more wisdom upon wisdom. And one more thing I wanted to say from last night, a lot of young people are now joining Twitter from Obodani and Obidipoku. So by 2 a.m. in Europe this morning, I had to calm them down and instruct me and myself and another brother. We told them to follow you, so you'll be having new followers and follow the guidelines. They should not take the law into their own hands, even though no be for the Obidipoku. All here Biafra, I will leave the space because I've got something to do, but I'll be listening. I'll come up as a speaker, like Abarara said, to allow somebody else to come on, and I'll be listening and listening and listening.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
They say countries do not develop based on mere wishes and prayers. But you have to do planning and proper orientation and put things in order. And that is what the Biafran people are doing. But the Nigerians and Obidient are doing prayer, hoping with wishes and positive vibes that Obidient will come back to power. Mr. Editor, you have the mic, please. Mr. Editor, you have the mic. Mr. Editor, you're not ready. Okay. We give the mic to
Hello?
Good and Good. Good and Good.
All right. Good morning, sir. Mazi Simon. Am I coming up?
Very well. Very well.
Morning from here, yes.
Okay, that's great. So, Mazi, I'm one of your mentors. I'm fully submitted to your vision and to your aspiration for your dream for Biafra. You see, this very kind of a person that was also a very die-hard Nigerianist till 2019, when I supported Atiku and P2B, only for, though I saw the thing coming, but because of the whole popularity and everything, I was still like giving it a hope. But I told my people over there that these people may likely rig these very people out, deny them this very power, because Buhari will not accept like Jonathan did in 20. I go to courts and they will plant their men in the court there to throw the case out or to abandon their case there. And it happened so. Then in 2021, when Onyendu was arrested, I started shopping around social media. I started shopping around social media to look at who is talking about Onyendu, who is bringing solution. I started searching. I'll go to this page all those their errats, we are just talking nonsense, out of points. I was worried. Only for me to stumble on your space, on your page, on YouTube. And I heard from you first time, 2021. My spirit was so much elated. I felt so comfortable. I felt so good, like my soul could feel redemption. I could feel hope alive. And since that very time, I got glued to your programs. And I have been even 100 times more educated than I ever thought I were. You opened my eyes, sir. You opened the eyes of many. You are truly the good guy. Biafrans can't celebrate you enough. We can't appreciate you enough. Even the Yorubas, the Yoruba nation, tapped from your wisdom and your knowledge so highly. You're a blessing to our generation. And I must tell you, sir, that even God is banking on you, sir. There was one program you had in December. I called into the program and I told you, I said, I saw Ojuku in Abuja prison. Not even the face of Onyenzu. It was Ojuku communicating to me, saying that, how is it outside there? Hope the people do not back down. I said, no, that was in December. I said, no, sir, I didn't mean that they declared election in that very December. In fact, our people would have revolted it, so that they do not back down. No, there are so much on it. And he was so happy. Then the men guiding the place then said that, okay, you people that came for visitation, you can now go in that revelation. But him hearing that very message that you do not back down made him happy, and that is Onyendu. And now, in the same December, I saw Tinubu and Sanwo-Olu negotiate with some people. They needed a place, a territory. They were negotiating. The people there do not accept them. And what they did was to call few people and give them money. And those few people they called then went into discussion with those people that rejected them and turned back to them and said, they have accepted. Then when I woke up in my revelation, I knew that, these people have bought their way in. They have bought their way in. Now, in this very year, sir, my God, sir, God, the hand of God is upon you, and I believe him so much that you can't disappoint the Biafrans. You can't. And God that started a good work with you will help you finish it strong and victoriously. The oil of God is upon you.
Amen.
Ride on the dragon. Ride on the good guy. God is with you. The cause you are fighting is not for you alone. It's for generation to generation. It is for millions of many. And it is a just cause. It is redemption. Keep the fire burning. God is with you. And he that have called you is faithful and just to fulfill all that he has promised. God be with you, sir. I respect you. And I pray for you. Ride on the dragon, the good man. You are wonderful. God is with you. Thank you, sir.
Wow. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. That is the good guy doing the work of the Biafran people, and the whole world reckons on what he's doing. Whoever did not know him before will know him as everything unfolds. The good guy. Biafrans loves you. And we thank Chukwokike for the womb from which you came out from. God bless the day you came to this world. We just listened to Obediot on Space, and we decided to hook up here because we discovered that they have no brain, nothing in their boxes. So please, as you are going to grab the mic, try to educate our people in order not for them to fall into the trap of the obedient madness, because they are still there ranting. They are planning to go for a protest. They are planning to go to court. They are planning to still continue another trend. They are even planning for a boycott of the election of March. And they are still planning again to make sure they use everything they have to make sure Nigeria works, even as they have seen that Nigeria is not for them, even with their 70 years old brain, that they don't know what is to come and what they are going into. So when you grab the mic, try to expatiate on all these issues so that you educate more people on the failures and the lamentations of the obedient. Biafra 247, you have the mic.
Okay, I greet you, the good guy. Mwejiribuago himself, I greet you. The man they could not arrest. I greet you, I greet you, I greet you, my brother. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for bringing us this far. Ooh. Sometimes I wonder if you had not come into the scene, what would have been our fate by now? We would have been all by now finalized or sharialized. So people of Biafran, I greet you now. People of Oduduwa, I greet you now. Now, one thing we must understand, first of all, is that anybody they are calling, I went into the space, I couldn't say, I just went there up to 2. I don't think I spent up to 2 minutes there. I left because nothing. They were not saying anything reasonable. Pakam, shakam, they know the talk. So anybody by now that is still hoping to get anything out of Nigeria should repent. You need deliverance. In short, go back to yesterday, Master Simon's broadcast. Listen to it. You must repent. All you need to do now is to turn around. There is no amount of protest that can save you. Rather, it will end you. I want you to know that what is his name? Peter Obi cannot be valued. Cannot be Peter Obi cannot. They don't have Peter Obi cannot be valued as they valued Abiola. Abiola was a chronic Muslim. Abiola was an instrument that was destined to finalize or to bring Sharia, to pass Sharia, to accomplish the Sharia law in Nigeria. But they refused to use Abiola. They killed him rather when he asked. Peter Obi and Abiola, I want you to know one thing. Abiola was announced the winner. Everybody, the whole world saw it. It was denied and he was killed. The world did not say anything. It ended up in hey. And those that came out to protest, they died. Nobody asked. Nobody talked. Nobody said it, even sorry. Nobody. No compensation. So Obi never was a winner. Obi has never been announced a winner. There is no indication that Obi won anything. No proof. If you listen to the INEC chairman yesterday, in his broadcast, he said that this your digital way, digital form. We know now. The one we know now, analog. He said they no pass the bill. No, not the INEC chairman, the Senate president. He said they no pass that bill. The only bill passed is that of analog. So all of you talking of Beaver, whether not Beaver bed though, I don't know. All of you are talking of electronic, this one, that one. Make una forget them. Accept your fate that Nigeria has happened to you. Stop deceiving yourself and don't allow yourself to be deceived. Now that you have found yourself in this position, you have no place to go. You have nowhere to go. You have nobody to cry to. Only repent if you are from Yoruba land, join the Yoruba nation. If you are from Biafra, join the Biafra nation. Let us restore our nation. We have been brainwashed. I hear somebody saying about a pastor that was arrested. I saw a blind girl praying. Oh, Baba, oh, be president, oh God. She was crying so emotionally. Then I began to ask myself, if you can pray for Obi to become a president, why can't you pray for God to restore your sight? I saw little children in the school. They went to school with their uniform to study, and the teacher told them to begin to pray for Obi. While other students, now you wonder, now in the school system we had, my little children now, they correct me when I speak English. My pronunciation is 0. When I pronounce things, they correct me because they get the better part of it. We got nothing. We were only learning how to pray. Prayer that cannot change anything. Chinese don't pray, they are doing better. The little children from their nursery school, they began to use computer. They begin to learn innovation while we learn how to pray and speak in tongue that cannot yield anything. A blind man is praying for Peter to become president. A deaf person is praying for Peter to become president. Pastor Paul Eneche went to a voting ground and they performed a miracle, but he could not perform a miracle for Obi to win. Pastor Paul Eneche and all the pastors, they stood on their pulpit and tell you to go and vote Obi, but they never stood on their pulpit to tell you that God said we should vote Obi. Why are they misleading people? I'm calling on everybody now. You still have chance to live your life. Nigeria is a place that no justice. Justice has been murdered, has been buried, has been forgotten. If you die, nobody will ask after you. Nobody is coming to ask after you. I am begging everybody. Don't listen to any voice calling you to come out and protest. Let every Biafran and the Yoruba nation hear me. And they hear me very well. And I want you all in Lagos that are saying Yorubas are killing you, Yorubas are rising. Yorubas are not rising against you. It's the foolish ones, just the same way Obi used you Biafrans against us. They are being used against you in Lagos State. A time will come when they will find out that you are not a Biafran. They will fight you because they will know that nobody will come out for you. The only people that will stand for you is Biafran. So I call on everybody, repent now, you have the chance. Our hands are wide open. Come home, let us liberate ourselves. Thank you very much. I greet you.
Yeah, well, thank you very much.
Thank you, 247. Thank you. Obidiot were saying international community should come and look into the election result. They said they have created petitions. So when you guys are speaking, also touch on the petitions. Because I wonder how you have your own country and your contraption. Then you're now calling another person from his own country to come and decide who should be your president for you. It's quite pathetic. Kimowuka, you have the mic, please.
Thank you so much, Mazia Abarawa. Thank you for inviting me in to speak. Thank you so much, the Dragon. You know, in every ship where the chief pilot is not there, there is always someone to take his place. So, in that regards, I call you the commander of the Liberation Army and the commander of the ESN, as long as this movement is concerned today, in the absence of our leader. You are not only the spokesperson, rather you are the commander of those men on the ground. Thank you so much for doing what you're doing. And thank you, God, and thank you so much for making yourself available for God to use you to save this lost generation. Because I call them lost generation because they don't know what they're doing up to today. Because I can tell you, sorry, I hope I'm coming out clear.
Very well, very well, very well.
Yeah, I can tell you today that what happened on the 25th February
2023 wasn't a mistake, because if you could fast forward another 4 years tomorrow, these same guys will produce another Obi in another name, and they will still vote again. They will still vote again because they believe that Nigeria is their country, and they believe that what happened, that God can change it for them again. Because the average African man believes that God can do everything for them. That is one problem with religion. Christianity destroyed the brain of our people. They don't believe in their own ability to do things. They believe that God does everything for every human being. Your battle, God will fight it for you. Just go and sit down and rest. That is the problem. Because that is what the Europeans cleverly did to us. Because I can tell everyone today, you don't believe me, but that is my own personal opinion. Slavery has never ended. What ended was the method of slavery. They removed the chain and replaced it with Bible. In other words, Bible is a new weapon of slavery. Because inside that Bible, they didn't tell you to revolt against your master. No, they tell you to calm down and pray to God. Calm down and pray to God. That's all. Everything is going to be okay. God will sort your problem for you. Calm down. If somebody slap you on one cheek, turn the other side. How many times is somebody will offend you for you to revolt? They say 49 times 49. In other words, your generation will not even revenge if anybody offend you. That is Bible for you. But I'm not saying that there are not part of the Bible that are very good. Okay, it's just the way they translated it to us. It's just the way they preach it to us is the problem. I don't believe in Europe. I don't believe in anything they brought to us. I don't believe in their religion, but I'm a child of God because I believe in God. But I don't believe in Christianity. I don't believe in anything the white man preach to us, because I strongly believe that the arsonist can never be the firefighter at the same time. Until the average Nigeria person or the average a Biafran person will just ask himself or herself that difficult question. Why is it that the Britain who brought religion to us, they are still against us? That day they will become human beings and their freedom and their liberation will come. But in as much as they have never sat down and asked themselves that question, Britain, you came to us, you told us that our way of life is evil. We believed you. You made us to hate our ancestors, their way of life. We believed you. And you gave us your Bible. You told us to follow you and follow Jesus, the white Jesus. Then why is it that in the face of death, in the face of brutality against us, you turned your back against us? Rather, you choose to support those people you say that they did not know God. Remember what they said to you in the Bible. Nobody can go to heaven except you are born again and you accept Jesus. These Muslims you embrace, these people you attached yourself, you tied us to. They don't believe in Jesus and they don't believe in that born again. So why us? Then why did you hate us with passion? Why are you chastised? Why are you supporting our killing every day? Any day, the average Igbo man or Biafran will ask that question. That is the beginning of our freedom. Until that day comes, we'll still continue crying and looking for who to blame. But I can tell you, as our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, rightfully said, he said that the misfortune of the black man lies in the hands of the black people. Because, in other words, we are the architect of our problem. Those people who has been writing letters to finish government and police, where are they today? Everybody is silent. And that reminds me, last night I was on the internet searching for something because I couldn't sleep actually. I was kind of angry. I saw Peter Obi. He started hosting the Twitter space around 1:30 Biafran time in the middle of the night. Do you know what Peter Obi did? He wanted to calm down his people. He wanted to calm down his captives, his slaves, because they used Peter Obi to chain these guys. So Peter Obi invited all of them to join him on space so that they don't have to get emotional or get angry somewhere. So Peter Obi is their idol. So whenever they look at him, they'll calm down, they'll have hope. But this same scammer, this same fraudulent guy, Yahoo in chief, he refused to speak to his boys and his girls. Till this moment, P2B have never spoken to them. I heard one of them saying that they don't even know what to do. They are still waiting for P2B to speak to them. And another voice is saying, you calm down. P2B is emotional. He doesn't want to do anything. If he says something, they might imprison him. That is the takia. That is the system. The system was designed to calm everybody down. But I can tell you by now, maybe the British government, maybe Katrina Lang has called P2B, telling him the unity of one Nigeria is in your hand, because that is what they want, unity of Nigeria. Nigeria must remain united. There must be one Nigeria according to Obama. It is a task to make Nigeria one. So they might have called P2B, make sure you don't explode Nigeria. The deed has been done, wait for another 4 years. And that is where they are right now. But I'm so grateful to you, Simon, and to every other autopiloted media warriors for the gospel that you guys are preaching. Because I know one thing is for sure: we will get to our destination. We will surely get to our destination. We have endured and weathered the stormy weather. I know by the grace of God, we'll get to our destination. But my prayer has always been one thing: may God keep on giving you good health and strength to lead us to our destination. I am very, very optimistic that no matter how dark the road might be today, definitely, mmiri zocha anwụ ga-eti, mmeji egbu agụ one of Umu Igbo. We're so blessed to have you in our midst. I can't thank you enough for everything you've done for us. And I can always say, Chukwu Abiyama, may he always protect you, give you wisdom of 1,000 men, more than that, like King Solomon asked God. King Solomon asked God that he needed wisdom to rule the children of Israelites. And that is the kind of wisdom I'm asking Chukwu Abiyama to give to you, to preside over the affairs of Biafra. At the end of the day, victory is assured. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Mazi Sonny. Thank you, Mazi Sonny.
Thank you, King Owuka. Thank you. If you all remember when Obedient was speaking, Obedient said, my objective is to make sure Nigeria remain as one. That is why he said Biafra died 50-something years and should never be allowed to come back, because British brought him for a reason, to distort the minds and focus of everyone so that they will continue in the hope of one Nigeria, even as they massacre you each and every day. But as God does his things, everything must work together for the good of the people of Biafra. His coming has been able to open the eyes of many people who did not believe or listen to what we've been saying. So we must have to continue. Chibike Peter's profile, Onwe, you have the mic. Chibike Peter's profile. Chibike, you're not there. Mazu Wama Ozomena. Mazu Wama Ozomena.
Good morning, Mazi.
Good morning.
Simon, the good man. I thank you. I greet you.
Morning from here.
You are the eyes of the blind, the leg of the lame, the ear of the deaf, and the mouth of the voiceless. No. I thank you so much. Let me just center my talk concerning the space of those foolish Obi idiots that I went today. One, those people you are saying, they lack structure. The structure I am talking about is one, they don't know where they're going or where they're coming from.
Not at all.
Day before yesterday, I went on their space. Immediately they saw my picture, their heart jumped in. They started telling me if I came here to protest about Biafra, if I am here to talk about separation, I should quietly go out. I inquired for mic and they denied me the mic. The same thing yesterday and the same thing today. When I was looking at our leader, Mazi, the good man, I saw a wisdom. I saw an intelligent person. I saw what he could distribute to them. And I discovered that these people are not the kind of people that require knowledge or wisdom. And immediately they displayed their idiotic manner. Our able leader, the wise man, the good man, just went off and I followed him immediately. Listen, the three land they have on ground now are the dangerous one. What are the three plans? One is to protest. Once they come on the street to protest, what is awaiting for them is to shoot aside. The second one is going to court. Can you get your justice in the court of your enemy? The answer is no. 3, keeping silent and quiet. Once they keep silent and quiet, they will keep silent and quiet forever. They have become automatically loser and the loser forever. So, and I look at all their coordinators, co-hosts, their hosts and all that, and I see no eligibility in them. What I mean by eligibility and the composure is that, one, the way they talk and the way they speak, they don't even have hope for their followers. They are very biased. Listen, I could remember in the year 2015, we established meeting that we call South-South Zone and the Southeast Zone for Jonathan. And the structure was very solid, which I was one of them, and I represented my state there in that meeting. And I also went to Eagle Square, Abuja, for the second term of Jonathan. What later happened, they disappointed Jonathan and the Nigeria happened to me. And once it happened to me, I have to pinch myself and say, this is not the right way to go. And immediately the thing happened, God appointed a man called Mazen Namdekano, the Moses of our time. And immediately I listened to Mazen Namdekano, I discovered this is the right side that I have to follow, not to be wasting my time for looking for better Nigeria and the new Nigeria. And I learned a lot of things from him about how this company called Nigeria was created. And I said, so I have been in the marketplace, not that I have been in the country since all this while, fighting for what I don't know the roots about. Now, they thought that all is over when they kidnapped our Moses, Mazen Namdekano, and the God said, no, keep on moving. God appointed this wonderful man, the good man himself, the eyes of the blind, Mazen Simon Ekpa, to take up the mantle, the Joshua of our time. And he started from where Mazen Namdekano stopped.
Please, he is the good guy. He is the good guy. Not,
he's a wonderful guy.
Not
He's a mighty
man,
guy.
He's a good guy.
He's a good guy. My brother Ozurumano. So, and we keep moving. And what I am asking him is that, in fact, any place, those Obi idiots, that time, any place, any space you go, we must meet you there. Anything that they say to tackle you or to insult you, leave the fighting for us. And if they come physically to fight, we are equal to the task. So, Biafran people are strongly behind you. Mexico Kabama keep protecting you now and forever. He said.
Thank you. Mazi Luoma. Chibike Peter Skopal. Chibike Peter Skopal. Chibike Peter Skopal. You're not ready? Okay. Mr. Editor, you have the mic.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Greetings to everybody. I salute the good guy himself. In fact, Mazi, you are honored. The Lord will continue to lift you above your enemies. Mazi, you have proved them wrong. We have always told them, after the election, all this noise, all this obedient noise will end. And as everybody can see, this is their reality. So I really want to seize this opportunity to greet you immensely. And I want to encourage you never to back down. In fact, the next level of this woto is what I'm expecting now. Mazi, you are too much. You are too much. I don't know if I'm speaking out. Hello, can you hear me?
Very well, very well, very well.
All right. I don't really have much to say.
Yes,
But
I'm hearing you very well.
Yes, I just want to commend to everyone. Keep the fire burning. Let's keep going. We are not relenting. We are not relenting. Thank you for having me, and let's have a wonderful day.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Onyechi Carmelo. Onyechi Carmelo. You have the mic, please. Onyechi Carmelo, you have the mic. Onyechi Carmelo, your hand is up and I'm calling you to speak. Onyechi Carmelo, you have the mic.
Are you hearing me now?
Yeah.
Okay, yes. Mazi Simeon Ekpa, good morning, sir. Fellow Biafrans, good morning. I am Onyechi, and I want to thank you very much, Mazi Simeon Ekpa, for what you've done for keeping the fire burning. I am a Gen Z Biafran, a very young Biafran, and I understand the movement. So I want now for the Biafran think tanks to find ways to, I know these elections would have convinced people of my age to start thinking different, but I want you to try to capture the Gen Zs because many of them don't yet understand the need for Biafra. To them, it's one Nigeria, one Nigeria, one Nigeria. But I pray that with time, that they will be coming back, they will understand what Nigeria is truly about, that no one can save them within the Nigerian space. And Mazi Simeon Ekpa, thank you so much. I was afraid because of what their kind of attacks you were getting. I was very, very sad to watch, but I thank you for being strong. Daru, thank you, sir. Thank you, my fellow Biafrans, for being consistent in the movement. And I pray that we'll get what we want. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Mazi Simon, please, let's have a good man as second co-host so that if my internet sweep me off, you can have backup. And
okay.
Now I'm giving the mic to Mazio Zomena. Have you spoken? Uwoma Azomena, have you spoken?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so I have to bring you down so that I can bring other people up. Then Onyechi, I have to bring you down so that we can bring other people up. Okay, good man, you're a co-host now. You have the mic. Good man. Good man, you have the mic. Good man is not ready yet. Okay, Dotland Media, you have the mic.
Yeah, the town hall is different. So I greet everyone in this space. I'm happy
at least, these obedient people, their gods for me is what is mesmerized. Like while listening to them, you just I was on that space. They didn't allow Master Simon to speak. They saw him. They tried to check if the account was real, and they noticed when they noticed that the account was real, they ordered the co-host to not to approve him, not to allow him to talk, and because they are censoring everything, they don't want the people to know the truth. And I'm also in some obedient groups on WhatsApp, which I have studied them and see exactly what they are doing. It is very obvious that the people at the hierarchy of the groups, what they are doing, they're just trying to manipulate their members, giving them false hopes that things are going to be done. Even as I'm talking to you now, I was arguing with someone, one of the admins, that is based somewhere in Orchard, that one that travel all over the place in Nigeria to gather obedience rally. So what he's telling me now is that we should do that Tinubu will be removed and Peter Obi brought back, that Peter Obi will rule from 2023. God. Well, so I couldn't pretend anymore. And they exactly know what they are doing. They know what they are doing. But their followers are the people that I can never forgive. The only people that I have a little bit understanding about are those people that maybe this is their first time of voting, or maybe this is their second time. But all those papa people like me and you, you are coming to teach them what they already know. It will show us. That should show us that they can never ever change, because you have seen it all and you decide to remain where you are. So we must continue what you are doing. Must continue. And also to our able spokesperson, Umeju Bago, yes, your State of the Nation broadcast yesterday was marvelous, and it really showed that you are a public figure. You have the interest of people at heart. But I also want to also let you know that, which I know you know yourself, that those people that we call Igbo leaders will never ever accept that your hand of peace, because what it is, they know what they are doing as well. They know what they are doing. They are doing the purpose. They are fulfilling the purpose why they were created in the first place. Everything has scattered. So this time it should be anybody that doesn't have the eye to see. We see it for them. Since God have given us the opportunity to still see, we give them the eye to see. We use our eye to see for them and deliver them. Of course, that is the right move in the right direction. Thank you very much. I don't really have to waste more time. Thank you. Let us continue to do what we are doing in no time.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Actually, we are not expecting everybody to join. We are not expecting them to join at all. But because as a civilized person and the Western world are watching how we are leading our Biafra people, so we have to display that maturity and civilization and what we preach. Okay, we are practicing what we preach. So, and they start from now. So it is the point is that it is not just about them, but about those following what we are doing. So thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. That is very clear. Thank you once again. God bless.
Thank you.
And again, because the truth is that the liberation is taking a new dimension that will shock everybody very soon. So, and I believe when that time comes, so nobody will say the room was not given, opportunity was not given to them.
Thank you, the good guy, because what they don't know is bigger than them. It's time for everything and a reason for everything that it is done. Matthew Simon, please. Goodman said you should bring him down, remove him as co-host, and then bring him back again because his network has denied him access to the mic. So we give the mic now to Success. Success, welcome to the house. You have the mic, please. Success, are you there? Success. Success is not there. Okay. Mazi Awun Awun. Mazi Awun, you have the mic, please.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mazi Sonia Barawa. Obata Obie, one of Biafra Ekenemgi. Ọmụnwa Maazị Anwụanwụ nwa amụrụ ụbọchị eke, asị m taa bụ ụbọchị eke, ọ ga-eketere gị Maazị Simon Ekpa, ọ ga-eketere gị nke ọma, kegboro gị nke ọjọọ, kegboro gị ndị iro, kegboro gị otu nwoke otu nwaanyị, otu mmụọ na otu mmadụ, kegboro gị amụsụ nwoke na amụsụ nwaanyị, onye na-achọ ka ọ ga-emego onye ahụ ga-eji ala zere mmiri. Onye si na nsị ya chọọ bụrụ ife ya rụrụ dee n'ire. Asị m ya gaziere gị nwoke ọma. Yeah, Ekelemu, right now I greet all Biafrans, wherever you are listening to us from. And as the topic states now, I just also listened to one of their ranting, and then I just told them to keep on ranting. They should just be getting ready for the next 8 years, and then they should not forget that P2B has messed up the plot, the aforementioned plot given to the Igbos, and now they have to wait for 16 more years, because after Tinubu, Shetima is coming, and so they have to be ready. They have to be ready. Either Shetima, even there is a possibility that Gumi will be the next president after Tinubu, and so they have to be ready. And then we Biafrans, we are going. And then they have to enjoy their Nigeria, and then whatever Tinubu does to them, whatever Nigeria offers them, they have to accept it with their whole heart. But for us, we are moving, and we also thank the international community for standing firm. And now that everything is just crystal clear, I believe that changes will be made, and the news or the sound of victory will reach Biafra land very soon. Thank you so much, and I yield the mic.
Thank you, Mazi. Mazi, good man, are you back? Good man, are you back? Okay. Let's give the mic to Tochukwu Biafra. Tochukwu Biafra. Tochukwu Biafra. Tochukwu Biafra, you're not ready? Okay. Paul, Ezime, you have the mic.
Yeah, thank you, everyone. Odogwu, Meji Buago, and I'm making now. Follow Biafrans. In fact, I'm very grateful for how they obedient they expose themselves. And also, if you're joining us newly, because we started this struggle for a very long time, if you're joining us newly, be very careful if you're here, because the Nigerian government, terrorist government, they are not backing down in attacking us. Make sure you guide yourself very well, especially if you are in a Biafra land. It's very important. All of us, we want to get Biafra together and enjoy our lives of land of the rising sun. It's very important that you stay safe. Mind who you communicate with. Mind who anybody that DM you, be careful. Don't give out your contact. Be very, very careful. This government, they are hell-bent on getting all the Biafrans. Be very, very security conscious. That's all I want to say for now. And also, if you're joining us, sincerely, the genuine Biafran, to move this struggle forward, make sure you pay your tithe and offering, even special prayers, special offering. Sowing seed. Go to www.ipobinusa.org/donate to do whatever you can to help our Eastern security network, because we make it work. Make sure you go over there, whatever thing you have, put it over there for the people that are protecting and defending our land against these Fulani marauders that are killing and raping and maiming, sacking, cutting people into pieces in our communities. Thank you. David here.
Thank you, Mazi Paul. Thank you. There is no threat or any level of genocidal tendency that will deter our focus from what we have vowed to restore. And we must continue. Success, are you back?
Yes, I'm back, and good afternoon from here.
There we go. Fire.
All right. Major Buago, the good guy.
The good guy, please.
Good afternoon.
You can co-host Success because it seems that Goodman is having issues. So co-host Success, please.
Yes, and what I can do.
There,
You know, they
Bala
say,
Blue.
Bala blue, blue, bala. You know, they say,
I got the advice from a madman.
yes. They say that this is my account, my second account.
Yes. Don't mind them, they are confused. They got the advice from a madman. Don't mind them.
The advice really came from a madman because you have seen the madness displaying in the
All right. What we are doing to them now is more or less spiritual and physical chastisement. And anything good can come from their own side. And we told them that that guy, that London boy, is a dangerous guy. He's very funny. He's very, very funny. He traveled to UK, took picture with Boris Johnson, returned back and changed his mind from his usual party, entered a new party that he doesn't even have a name. We told them that this move is a dangerous move and they don't want to listen. Today, they were lamenting and lamenting. I have been in their space since morning watching their lamentation. They have not even crossed to chapter 2. And many of them are even tired. Vow never to go back to vote by next coming election, which is coming on 11th. And they are now redressing what we told them, that do not go out to validate this nonsense. And they have seen it now. For the first time in 1999 that a president is winning election with 8 million votes. Outside the 93 million registered voters across the nation. 8 million, it doesn't even reach 10 million. It means there's no election. So declaring a Tinubu winner, he scored less than 9% of the total population of Nigeria. So there was no election in Nigeria. The international community should not pretend. They should not lie to themselves. There's nothing like election. Our no election principle affected all ethnic nationalities in Nigeria. And they got the message. And they yielded to it. And they delivered. So I want to congratulate the Oduduwa people who sat down and never validated this nonsense. The Biafrans, in Savannah region, the Middle Belt, the Arewa in general, all of you made it possible. And the Umeji Rubuago, you are in the forefront. You are the Umeji Rubuago. When you have make it, you say, this contact.
Yes.
Thank you. And fellow thank you very much.
There we.
Thank you.
And that is the message. You know, when we were telling them, they thought, we were just ranting on social media. The whole sit at home, the whole no election, a lot of ethnic nationalities that are fighting and are tired of Nigeria hit to that core. That's why everywhere nobody voted. Nobody voted. People, even though people had their PVC, 90 million people, over 90 million people have their PVC, but yet they decided not to validate Nigeria. And that is a very strong message that is out there, you know, for people to see, not a manipulated message. The message is out there. People did not want to participate and validate Nigeria.
The good guy, please co-host Success.
I have not seen Success here.
Success is the one that just spoke now.
I know, but I have not seen him.
Hey, wait. Can you see Raf?
You can.
Success, can you do some emoji?
Yeah.
Okay.
Emoji. Okay. Raf, welcome to the house. You have the mic.
Thank you, Sonia Ekpa. Thank you.
Which name is in your listing?
Success.
Chikodri, Nwele.
I've not seen you. There's no need mentioning the name.
No, okay, Sonny should continue while I stand by to listen.
Okay.
Success. Send Simon message in his inbox inside the Twitter.
Okay.
From there you will see
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Ralph, go on, please.
Ike deno deno de Ike deno deno de Ike deno deno de Ike deno deno de Ike dragono Ike deno de Ike je nwota Biafra Ike deno de Ike deno de Ike deno de Ike. All the people that have been going to native doctor, going to Dibia, doing everything, they need to understand that this is a divine project. This is a divine project that Chukwu Okike Abiama got involved from the word go. Chukwu Okike Abiama had the plan to get his people out of Egypt. And we call them, if these people did not see the characteristics of this particular autopiloted IPOB, the love we explore, the oneness we wanted, the care and concern that we expressed in our approach to this freedom movement, and yet they continue to blackmail, fight, and lie against us. Now, Ofogo Hananya. And even at that, the spokesperson of the Biafran people is still calling them. This is the time for you to abandon this ship that is heading to abyss. It is time for you to abandon this ship that is already doomed. Come into this chariot that is heading to Biafra. And we've told you it is 2023. And you can see everything. The cards are playing out before your eyes. Everything Mazin Ambekano said, everything our spokesperson, the dragon, the only true disciple that stood with Mazin Ambekano, everything he has ever said has come to pass up till now. So if there's anything you're still doubting, that means you want to perish with this particular ship that is heading to abyss. Nigeria is gone. It's done for. It's finished. Everybody that ever raised up their ugly hands against this movement, look for them now. You will not see them again. Look for them. You won't see them anymore. So it goes to prove to you that this Biafra project, it is sure, it is not man-made. The hand of God had prepared us to get to this particular place where we are and to make sure we get to Biafra. Look at them. People that cannot even ask questions. Look, everything is playing out before you. INEC promised you this. They failed. We told you that there is no way. These people have always been telling you this. They will tell you A, you will never see that A. You will be looking for it, you will never see it. And now we tell you, there's no need to validate it. You validated it, and at the end of the day, at the end of the day, you will see where that head you are shaking like this, like a gamma lizard. You see where it will end you. Come out and protest and see what they will do with you. Come out and protest. No, you will not hear. You want to come and protest. The truth is that Biafra has come to stay. And the earlier you realize this, because even if it is only with our spokesperson, one person, Biafra must come. Because it is a divine project. It's a divine mandate. So you cannot do anything against it. The Bible says in the book of Corinthians, you can't do anything against the truth. Everything you do against the truth will be to validate and support the truth. And the truth in this case is Biafra. In the same way, you cannot do anything or say anything against the good guy. Every effort, you watch movies, you see it, and they do everything and they beat the actor. They will fight him and blackmail him. At the end of the day, the boss will lose, the actor will win. We are going to win, and it is guaranteed. Thank you very much, fellow Biafrans that are standing with the spokesperson of the Biafran people, standing with Biafra. Stand still where you are. Mazin Ambekano said, maintain your position. Maintain your position. The Egyptians you see today, which is the zoological kingdom called Nigeria, you shall see them no more forever. Thank you, our spokesperson. We appreciate you and we pray for more grace and more wisdom upon your life. Your State of the Nation yesterday was top-notch. And heaven is hearing everything and backing us up. We are there already. Thank you very much. I will hang on for now. Thank you.
Thank you, Bam Bam Bam. Tojuko Biafra, you have the mic, please.
Good morning, everybody on the space. ana m ekene onye ọbụla mma eji egbu agụ a na-akpọ gị good man mana mụnwa na onwe m afa nna abụ mkpọgụ obi afọ eju m bụ akụba ihe bụ akụba na-agba agba biko ana m ajụ ese otego nnọdụbere ọnụ egwe otego nnọdụbere ọnụ egwe amazịkwa na egwe a na-eme exist biko mma eji egbu agụ biko anyị na one lady kwuru okwu yesterday maka I think Botswana or whatever that guy that lady I achọrọ m contact ya ka enweta ya ka na follow ya na Twitter because afọ m ife ya n'isi because esi na ekere ọrụ eke mma eji egbu agụ Chiamaka jele Kitis News and anyị adị ezu ike anyị nọ na tweet wee na-apịawo na onye ọbụla bụ nwa afọ Biafra biko bịa nọ na tweet na m ga-adị mmụọ happy na ọ bụrụ na mma eji ebu agụ nwee kọmentị omekala ya na-enweta ebe 10,000 15,000 na tweet afọ ya aka wee ju m biko nụ bịa nọ na tweet na ife na-emeda place ana m ekene onye ọbụla biko jisi n'ike n'ihe ọnụ na-eme mma eji ebu agụ onye ma eziokwu adị agwa onye Igbo na nke a bụ eziokwu na onye ọbụla bụ onye Igbo adịghị alụrụ ana marụ onwe nke bụ eziokwu anyị na-eso gị na-ekpe ekpere asị na
Did we lost him? Can anyone hear me?
I can hear you. It could be his network.
Okay.
His network.
Okay. Good man, you're back. Can you grab the mic?
Yeah. Odogu.
Okay. The good guy.
Can you hear me?
Please.
Yes, sir.
Co-host good man now. Let's see if we can get him. Can you say good man, the good guy?
Please let him co-host some other person because he might co-host me now and the issue will come up again. For now, please, he should just try and get success.
Okay, go on with your submission.
Okay. Odogu, your broadcast yesterday was a top notch.
What's going on?
Your broadcast of yesterday was a top notch. It was sent from heaven. You know, it was really sent from heaven. The broadcast, everybody was so happy for you. You know, it is so unifying and it shows the spirit of Biafra. We love you so much. We love you.
Thank you very much.
Yes, God bless you, sir. God bless you. Yes, the people of Biafrans, the people of Biafra, the people of Oduduwa, I want you to understand this truth. They did not bring Tinubu because they love Oduduwas, because they want Oduduwa to feel carried along. No, they are not interested in you. They know Tinubu is quarter to go. They know he is no longer strong. The person that they just elected right now is Shetima, the chief terrorist. He is the president of Nigeria, not Tinubu. Each and every one of us can remember that Tinubu's hand is shaky. Tinubu is no longer fit for any position, not even to coordinate his house. He is no longer fit, not to talk of being a president. These people has been playing a very good chess on Nigerians. They are very good in the draft. They give the king, they give the queen, they take your king, they give you checkup. They are very smart at their game. I visited one of the some of the obedient platforms before the election, and they were talking about the beaver, and someone who has been close to the election coordination was telling them how the beaver works, but also let them know that he cannot guarantee the perfect state of that beaver. And they also lied to them that they have signed electoral nonsense to them. They also believed. You know, Nigerians don't reason. They have no brain. They are brainless creatures because they have succeeded in moving them from human being to commodities. Commodities don't think. Commodities don't do anything because they are in the company. They move them from one stand to the other. That is how the humans in Nigeria looks like right now. They looks like bread in the factory. They don't have any say, any contribution. Anyone that gets burnt, they throw it away. Anyone that sours, they destroy it. This is how human beings are now in Nigeria. They are nothing less than commodities. And when you keep calling it Nigeria, you don't even know that you are just calling the brand name, a brand. It was called the Royal Niger Territories Company and was now rebranded by a harlot that woke up one morning and said, honey, don't you, probably after a good sex in the night, I said, honey, don't you think we should call this thing Nigeria? Because it looks more like a company name. Royal Niger Territories Company. I like repeating this so that those who have not had it will be able to begin to think, where am I? They will begin to ask themselves, am I really in a country? Because these so-called celebrities that knows nothing, only shake your bum bum, baby, I love you. That is the content of their song. They know nothing else to talk about. They do not know anything talk about slavery. They don't know that they are all slaves. They can be shut up any day. They have nothing to offer you. You keep following them. What are you celebrating with them? What makes them celebrity? So this is the problem they have. They don't know that they do not have a country. All they have is a company. A company. And when you keep shouting, I am a proud Nigerian, you are a proud citizen of a company. There's nothing to be proud of. You don't have sense. You don't even know where you are. When you are void of history, you become like a can floating on the river. The storm takes you anywhere it wishes. The waves throws you anywhere they want to. You have no depth, nothing like depth. You don't know anything. So you don't know where you will land. You are just flowing. Any wind that comes, you go. Obi come, you follow. Articulate to come, you are articulated. And you will never stop following the new trend. And they will come and start preaching for you, and you will start jumping around because you don't even know that you are a citizen of a mere company. The Royal Niger Territories Company. Territories there. You can see that the territories was there. That tells you that there were Oduduwa territory, the old Benin kingdom. They have a boundary. They have a territory. That tells you that there was Arewa territory. They have a boundary. They have a way of life. That tells you that there was this Biafra territory, the old Unri kingdom. They have a boundary. They have a life. And they were all living peacefully with their neighbors until these criminals came all the way from Europe, decided to scatter Africa as supermarkets for themselves, and everybody took their own share. And that is how you became a Royal Niger Territories Company and was handed over to the criminals like them, the Fulani from the Futajalon mountain, because they have similar things, they have similar way of life. They come through deceive. They gave us the Bible. They told us that Jesus is Lord. We should be submissive to our masters. And of course, we were very submissive to our masters. But the Connaught were never submissive to their masters. They were like the colonialists themselves, because they come through deceit too. And now they began to kill. After deceiving you and you give them space, they kill you and become your Lord and Lord over your people. That is the same thing the Europeans did. They came and deceived and penetrated, and before you know, they began to kill you and dominate you. The same domination from the Europeans is the same dominations from the Fulani. And they have been showing this to you, but oh no, you do not have brain. You cannot reason for a second. Just a second, you cannot reason anymore. That is how bad your brain has been damaged. Just a second to step out and sit on your own and think, it is no longer possible. You will just shout and shout to your death. Like those two, that lady and that guy have gone for the election in Edo, and they are gone. Gone, never to come back again. Their spirit will be angry for eternity. Because, in fact, other spirits will beat them, will slap them very well. because they are very stupid. So this is what we are telling you. Nigeria is not meant for you. You do not have a country. You are a mere citizen of a company. That is why your green card outside is not respected. They don't see you as human being because you have been muzzled. You can't even protest. You can't even speak the truth. You are afraid of being taken down. You are afraid of being killed. So, my brothers and my sisters, obedience that are here, repent. This is enlightenment program that we are having for you. We are helping you to rediscover yourself. We are not trying to bring you to Biafra. We are just helping you to rediscover yourself. Because what they have come now is to kill you and take over your land. And we are not talking about resources. If you see us talking about freedom, freedom is not about resources. You have to live. You have to be alive to talk about what you will take, what will make your life beautiful. So this is what we are talking about here. APC has come to conclude where they stopped. Shetima is now your new president. Forget about Tinubu. He is just there as a rubber stamp. Thank you. Odogu, God bless you very good. God bless you, Makparawa. God bless all our wonderful media. And Mommy Azuka, God bless you very good. I love you all. I love you all. Keep the fire on. Thank you, Simon Ekpa. Thank you, our Odogu. The Odogu one of Africa. We love you.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you very much. And for those following sheepishly the man called Obi, if Obi is real, what he should have done now is to come publicly to reject the announcement, to reject the result. But have he done that? The answer is no. So we challenge them that Obi should come publicly and issue a statement rejecting the outcome of the election. That is where his problem will start. And I want to inform you also that the company that is in charge of this INEC, in charge of this voters machine, the PVC or PO, whatever, BVC or whatever they call it.
Beavers.
Yeah, the beavers. all those nonsense names they give it. The company is owned by
Simon.
Tinubu.
This guy Emeka came out and said they just coin the word and call it beavers. I use it to confuse all of them. What is beavers?
So the name of the company is Arc Technologies Limited. The Arc Technologies Limited is owned by Tinubu. Izobi and his morons are aware of this because I actually discovered today that those guys, Obidiots, are the moron is even more experienced or more brainy than them because I couldn't really believe what I was hearing today. The company is owned by Tinubu, company that have these beavers, whatever they call it. I don't know where they get the word from, but anyway. And the company is owned by Tinubu. So have they cross-checked whether or not Tinubu owns this company? And what is P2B's reaction from all this? Because he's not real. We told them he's only here for distraction, nothing else. Just to drag Biafra people into the election. And those people shouting Obi, 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 they are not in Nigeria. They don't even have PVC, not to talk of being in Nigeria. But they are the one in front of telling you to come to Nigeria and agitate for Biafra. Thank you.
Thank you, Mazi. If we had told them about this Tinubu's company of beavers before now, they will say we are using another propaganda. So it's good now that after all their mess, they come to discover that the people that even printed the beavers are the people that are working with INEC to destroy them. When a young man of 3 or 4 years was pictured during the massacre of 1966 to 70s, they asked the young man, "What are you doing or what is your hope?" He said, "We are fighting for survival because nothing was left for my young brother." And that is what everyone should be doing, following us now. Obedient. One Nigeria is in the hands of Islam now. Make una wake up and follow us because we are in war. All this while that we've been telling people, I don't even say anything. Now where we say they don't fulfill waiting there for the Abuja declaration. Anyway, make we live and wire. Ugochukwu, grab the mic, please.
Yeah, thank you so much, Akparawa. Mejibwago, I greet you all and all the lovers of freedom here. I was just in one of the obedient, Twitter space, and they were just talking bullshit. And based on the topic of this particular space, it's obvious that all the obedient in that platform have eaten burger in America and they have lost their brain. None of them have a single, as in, they are not reasonable at all. None of them are reasonable because they are just talking like the result has been announced and they are talking, they are going to do this, they are going to do that. And when they are saying all these things, where my mind was going, what did they actually did in the Lekki toll gate after all the, rubbish and the which particular citizen of Zoo got justice from Lekki toll gate? What have these people done? So it happens that the so-called obedient, the people that are carrying obedience in the head and deceiving the citizens in Nigerians are living abroad, American especially. These American zoological republic Americanians speaking English language that they don't even understand. Sometimes they speak English language and they don't even know exactly what that word means. They just speak English because some of them, they are using phone. They use phone to speak to Nigerians and deceive them. This is what I see in their program. They are not saying anything at all. Just few, like, okay, let's say we are now in March. Before the end of March, you will see all of them will disappear. You will never see them again. And one of them was even trying to convince them to go for the governorship election on the 11th of March. I don't understand this guy. Like, he's telling them to go out, to come out again and vote. What evidence again do you need from what we have been telling you, that these people are not there for good? They are not there to help you at all. And you're telling people that are still mourning from their death to come out again and vote again. You want them to die the second, as in, I don't know how many deaths you want them to die before you now accept that you people are all stupid. They are totally brainless. All of them are brainless. None of them have any thinking faculty. They are looking at their failure and they don't want to accept. And the point and the problem why they are doing this is just the shame to come back to us. The shame to say, hey, Simon Ekpa was truly right. Hey, autopilot was right. These people has been saying, has been hitting it like very, very hard on them. That is just the problem. And one of them, okay, I was in also the space that Simon was today. And they never allowed him to speak because they were talking bullshit and they know that Simon is coming there to destroy them. And they never allowed him to come in. I was just laughing at what they are saying. They are just, what they are saying, none of their topic will help any of them. And you will see all of them will disappear in few months now. And then the so-called people on ground that are following them will now carry the suffer. And all the one Nigerians that are still here, let me tell you, you see this current presidency that you people have got, that the combination is very dangerous because Omelokon will use his talk to come, and then Shetima will use his terrorists to combine. Then imagine these two combinations. All of you are dead already. All of you are dead. One Nigerian is, you people are already dead. You people are just walking a zombie still going around, waiting for who will come and, finish it. So continue until time. But what I know is Biafrans are going. Now, the point is Biafra will go, Nigeria will still remain. For you people that are dying for Nigeria, you people will remain in Nigeria while Biafrans are going. So if you are thinking that we are saying Biafra, Biafra, and you think we are trying to take you, and Nigeria will, no, Nigeria will still remain. You people will still be there, and us, Biafrans, will leave you people, and we'll just climb the fence and be watching you people from the fence. What is happening to you people between the terrorists and the Emilokan talks? That's just it. So continue. While we continue what we are doing, all the media warriors, we are seeing people are listening, people are combating. Believe me, you can't imagine how many that have combated after the shenanigan on Saturday. A lot of them have come back. A lot of them are confessing. A lot of them are even apologizing. Some of them, they are still trying, they are still looking for the English words, or maybe because that's the point. We are having issues with English language. Because we speak this language, we don't understand each other. Fulani, why they are too tight, they are too together, they can never change. It's because of that they are one language. You can laugh at them when they speak English, but you don't know what they are going, what the bond they have with their language. That only Igbo people, you speak for vernacular in school, they will finish you. Vernacular, your own language, you speak it in school, they will finish, teacher will flog you, they will punish you like what I don't know. But Fulani are using their language to finish everybody. Yoruba people also unite because of their also language, but only Igbo people, once you speak that vernacular, you're into trouble. So that is, and most of this obedient, I see them from America, they are all Igbo. They don't know how to speak Igbo. Hamasu Igbo, cha-cha. Hamasu Igbo, na so for where for na deceive in the mother. Huh?
And some of them, and the worst part is that some of them just moved to America 4 years ago.
They have Boga have taken away their language. All the processed food they process in America. Even from when had they in Nigeria.
All like one of the Yoruba idiot guy that always talk with on Dr. Damage panel. The idiot to come begin to do now this your log. It was just studying my stomach. So my friend, where were you born? Were you born in the United Kingdom? It does not make any difference. See, I'm making any difference because the way you speak is turning my stomach. So
don't be surprised
because I can't hear anything.
Aparawa, we can hear you.
Okay, somebody will just move to London yesterday, and they will begin to speak now. I don't know where you are discussing the issue of Nigeria and the Yoruba.
Don't be surprised that even in Nigeria, there are some parents, once their children speak vernacular, their own language, Igbo, in their house, they are into trouble. And some of them are these people that you talked about, they traveled 4 years ago. And imagine somebody that is even in Nigeria.
Success to you now because Sonny is not here.
Yes. Okay. Yes, my brother, you are very right. But let me correct one impression that you just made. Nigeria will not continue. Even if Biafra go, Nigeria will not continue. Our mission is to ensure that this very British company comes to an end totally.
But
even
if Fulani choose to keep the Nigeria will continue.
Do they have River Niger? Why would they answer Nigeria? Do they have River Niger? So it will not continue. So and let me tell you, this very move now of Islam, they are finished, and there is no prominent Islamic activist that is among disobedient, apart from Yusuf, the one that say her name is Ngozi. That is Yusuf. There is no prominent Islamic activist that is part of this very obedient. What federal government will do if they see them on the street is to employ the army, the police, the DSS to shoot at sight. The next one is to go ahead and proscribe all of them. And P2B will never allow them to use his name
in this very movement because he is scared of being arrested. And this is what is going to happen if they eventually come out to revolt against this very dangerous move. And the circle of Islamization is already completed, as Oga Simon has been shouting about it, educating us about Abuja Declaration of 1999. Here it comes. So it is not your turn, O Israel, fight for your freedom if you want to live and enjoy your own free-taken religion, not the one that it is being forced on you. You are called to fight for your freedom. Forget about those idiots living abroad. I saw one in that platform complaining about admission into universities in abroad is getting high. You can't get visa. If Nigeria is okay, why would you be seeking a visa for your siblings to go and study abroad? So these are the things we are telling them, and they are still saying that they are not moving in the motion of a separatist, that they are moving for the motion of a new Nigeria. Here is the new Nigeria now. I think they played a new item for them today. It's on Oga Simon's Twitter. You go there and listen to the new item of Nigeria. So the fact is that for Africa to be good, Nigeria must totally dissolve, which is our mission and our aim. And that's all. So I don't know who and who. I don't know how we are appointing them, but let me select randomly. If Mouthpiece, are you there? Have you spoken before?
No.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Good day to you all. Odogu, I greet you. And I greet you all. Like I don't know. I'm so happy. I came late, but I'm at least, even if it is 1 second, I'm glad to be here. And first and foremost, I want to thank each and everyone in this platform because, oh my goodness, autopiloted IPOV. God bless you. The God from Biafra will bless every one of you. Your descendants will be blessed. Now I want to thank Odogu especially because my relatives kept calling me and saying to say thank you to you for making it possible for everyone to sit at home for them to be alive. That's what they said I should tell you, please. So that's now, that one is enough to at least do my Christmas for this year. Because if they didn't sit at home, a lot of people would have died. That was the best strategy ever, I tell you. And I'm so glad. Well, there's nothing to add anymore because you've said everything. You said it all. Thank you, guys. I yield my mic. God bless you.
Thank you very much, the Mouthpiece. Of course, we have made a history. At least it is only in the southeast part of Biafra that there is no electoral violence. It has been now we have recorded that in the history. No, there is no burning of material. There is no clash between security forces and anybody. There is nothing. But in other part of peaceful, so-called peaceful Nigeria, Lagos, another part of Nigeria is where you witness the highest violence. Even the chief of staff of Kogi State government came to the polling unit. I just posted it now on our Twitter. Came to the polling unit with police, opened the ballot box, destroy all the tempered ballot paper, and the police was watching. How do you continue with that with such an impunity? So we know why we say we are not going to validate Nigeria election, and it is on record that indeed we did not validate it. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you so much. Please, success. Yes, success, my brother. Please, can you take me down so that somebody else can speak? Thank you.
There's no issue. Thank you. Right. Chinemerem.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Good morning, good afternoon, Biafras, and good evening to some of you. Biafra is our mission. Ifeanyi Simon Ekpa Njoku,
aka ọbụla atụrụ gị aja aka ya akpọnwụ. Simon Ekpa nkanka mma eji egbu ndị ilo, aka ọbụla atụrụ gị aja aka ya akpọnwụ, ọnụ ọbụla nkwujolu gị ya vigọ.
Ise
ọ na-asị egwu ka o si adị n'ụtụtụ na eke n'oyi na afọ ma nkwọ. Onye ọbụla aka ọbụla ọnụ ọbụla asị nọ ngịnwa bụ egwusi ya, nọ ngịnwa bụ nya na ọya achọla ndụ gị, aka ọnụ ahụ ozugbo na-egwu ya ka ọ na-ada na na-anwụ.
Ise
maka nọ ngịnwa bụ you are the face of Biafra today. You are the face of Biafra. The time these people they are saying Simon Ekpa boycott election, Simon order for boycott of election. I wrote on my Twitter. I asked them if not because of violence, how Simon Ekpa is fighting for this Biafra. Is there anybody that will be talking about Biafra today? Nobody. These criminals we chased out last year February. Who is listening to them again? Where are they today? So if anybody is telling you that without violence you can get Biafra with civil Nigeria order, with Nigeria constitution, it is not possible. We must put violence on it for us to achieve our aim. Like we used to ask these people that are saying what they used to say, follow civil ways, follow this and that, follow constitution. Which country have gained their independence through the oppressor's constitution? It is not possible. They are oppressing us, and we can never achieve our aim by following their constitution. That is just that. So we must hire our mental toughness. And disobedient, they are all crying. They are all lamenting. Their lamenting is over. They are not crying out bodily. They are all crying. You know, lamenting is being in your house and you lament. But when you cry in public. They are not crying in public. Their lamentation is over. So, and our arms are wide open to welcome them. If they openly will return as a lost sheep, they are. So, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Onye aka ọbụla onye ọbụla ụgwọ ọjọọ ọbụla ha gwụ n'isi gị ọ na-ha nche nne na-ebe akwa na social media tata ọ na-ahụ ka ha ebegide ahụ until ha emego Biafra impress and come to unity as you rightly made it clear in your last national address. So thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Keep it up.
Thank you very much.
Biafrans are all over.
We have been able to make the history that we say Biafra will not validate the election, and we stood by it till the end.
Exactly.
More is coming this month.
Exactly. What we are waiting for is the declaration of Biafra, sir. Yes. We need it to be declared so that these people we will fight for once and for all. Obi will join us. That is must. And this challenge you have thrown to him, he will never accept it. Obi can never ever condemn this election, this result. He can never condemn it.
Yeah, because that is what baffles me. While they were discussing for many hours, stretching, and the man they are defending, I've not condemned the election.
He's just quiet. He's just quiet.
Listening, because what he's doing is
going
to maneuver the whole thing.
We have won them, sir. We have won them. Congratulations in advance. Congratulations, sir.
All right, can we have this brother? Is he here to attack us? Somto also. Which of the Somto is this? Can you take a mic? Are we one, or you are here to punch me? Let me
I greet you, Dragons. I'm not here to punch you. Oh, man, now the kind of boy, none of my DPO.
On the charger on down.
I beg you. I greet the house, so my Dragon, I greet you. I thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak here.
There were.
One thing I want to address, I know that the space yesterday, and there was an Hausa guy that came out and spoke. His name was Abubakar. And he asked us to go to our representatives in the House of Assembly for them to push the motion of Biafra. And there was a response you gave to him that kind of caught my attention. He told him that you have in the north they have over 100 representatives in the so-called government house of Nigeria. Meanwhile, we don't even have, we have about 20% of that number representing us in the government house. I didn't get the opportunity to speak, but I wanted to send a message to that Abubakar. I wanted to let him know that, okay, since you have the majority in the government house of representatives, why don't you go to your representatives to push the motion of Biafra for us in the government house and represent us, since you are okay with us fighting to leave Nigeria?
That's why
that's
why I asked him, what do you think is the solution? Because he knows that that's why anytime any little thing they tell you, tell your representative, because they know.
Yeah.
They know you have no chance. You have no chance telling your representative.
They know.
So I asked him, so what is the solution? He said he don't know.
He didn't know. Second thing, another thing to address, sir, before I leave, I don't want to waste time because people that wants to talk are plenty. My honorable dragon, they have been telling you that you cannot fight for Biafra from Finland. Meanwhile, I was in the space with them earlier on where they were lamenting. A majority of the people coming out to speak, Windy, people that are living in abroad. I was waiting for somebody to ask them. Say,
in fact, let me tell you, the one co-hosting it is even staying in Norway.
Please, Umu Biafra, no relenting, no turning back. We don't get where we go. We stay here. We are on ground and we're ready to fight this to the last. All right. Thank you very much, sir, for giving me this opportunity. God bless us all.
Thank you.
Thank you, my brother.
Yes,
this your green white, eh?
Thank you. Emeka, over to you.
Check somebody that
our red cap, over to you.
Yes, Simon, thank you for giving me the mic. I must complain about this our Twitter space, because time and time again many people are coming, but the same face are always giving audience. I don't think it's good. We need different ideas, fresh ideas. Sometimes we come over, we listen, and we leave, not because we don't have opinion, but we need good ideas. Now, I have made some observation, and I have some questions for Simon Ekpa. And so far, I've not been impressed to a very large extent. But there was this response you give to one man, one scavenger, that hyena. You know, hyenas only like to steal from the kill, that has been running after Peter Obi. And he there said that the Biafra doesn't exist. When he was interrogated by you, he said it's just a thing of the mind. I like the response you give to him, and I wouldn't have expected anything less or more than that. But that thing infuriated me. Let me ask, where is that man from? Which country is he from?
I don't know. I don't even know which country.
That man is from America, I guess.
Probably.
That man is the most corrupt thief I've ever seen.
That is how they are. But not only him.
The most corrupt thief. Because I've been following him and I've been asking him one question. What is your interest in Nigeria, Africa at large? What's your interest?
The same thing everybody is asking. They want to come and steal.
But he did. Look at what happened in America. They said they don't need voters card to vote. That's a Democrat. Because the black people are not intelligent enough to have a voters card. You see how denigrated they are? But they give black people driver license. And they give you at the age of 5 or 7 to become an LGBTQ, or whatever nonsense they call themselves. But the black people are not intelligent enough to have voters card. How dare that kind of people? And I must tell you that in this election, the most busiest person is not Atiku, it's not Obi, it's not Tunumbu. The most busiest person, who can guess, in this election is this British ambassador to Nigeria.
Yes.
If you see how that woman run around everywhere she's there, she will get the Australian ambassador to statement with her. She will go and get the ambassador of Japan. She was virtually everywhere. That was before the election. And after the election, the most busiest person now is Dati. You are saying Obi is not saying anything, but Obi is saying equivocally. Obi, they talk through Dati. Dati is busy. Go to his handle. He's calming us down. That is it 25% that does not imply in Abuja that the APC did not win 25%. So this election, these are falsehood.
But
It
yes,
is not
yes,
constitutional.
but that is the point. You see, that is the point I'm trying to make. The reason why Dati is talking is because Dati is part of the circle. You understand?
Thank you.
But Obi cannot,
Thank
Obi
you.
cannot talk. If he speak now, bam, bam, Akamuria. I am telling you the fact. So the Dati
So what
is
Dati
part
is
of the
doing,
circle.
what Dati is doing is the exact thing that Ejiofor did in the case of Nnamdi Kanu.
Yes.
Every day, our leader is in a high spirit. Calm down, Umu Chineke, Ezigbo Umu Chineke, calm down. This is the same template that he is following. People should go to his timeline and see what is happening. He is calming them down, those idiots.
How is the Japan doing?
The guy is an imbecile, though. He is hiding. He is no longer showing forth. If you go to the east, I just came back from my place. You know, my place is the hot spot.
Yes.
You go to that also local government as a whole. I couldn't drive. The truth of the matter is, yes. You know, there are so many narratives going on, and the people are not. I beg, what about our Biafra?
Huh?
Our radio, this our radio that you are hosting everywhere.
Yeah.
The people are not well informed.
So you mean that? So it's not in Olo?
It's when you get
yes,
to Olo,
it's not in Olo. It's not.
Yes.
That is a very good point.
Okay.
Please, that is a very good point. That radio needs to come back.
Yes, we are going to
For the old people in the villages and every other place, we need that radio
we are
back.
looking at it now from today.
Thank you.
Please,
there are
also Bikonu, also.
We'll start looking at it. No problem.
Osumohu and those environs.
Yeah.
In Yala. So I engage people. People are not informed. I'm sorry to be saying this. I don't care.
Yeah, but it's truth. Yeah.
People are not informed, and narratives are too much. Nobody knows what is going on. But what I'm saying is this: you see, this dirty of a person to open the eyes of the Igbo. And if you go to the space of Obi, you have 99.9.555% Igbo, the Southerners. You understand? The Ijaw, all of them are Igbo. These are the only people there. We want to do this. We want to do this. Under normal circumstances, you wouldn't win this election. So why the noise? And they are giving themselves false hope. They know the problem, but they don't know the solution. We will not take it easy. And 40% of people talking there that have the right to talk, you know, they will not give you mic.
Yes.
Once they see my red cap, they will not give me mic because they know what I will stand for. They have never given me mic for more than 2 months. Then they will not allow you to intervene. And somebody will just come up. None of them lives in Nigeria. They don't know the pains we are passing through. You as an Igbo man, you are a dangerous species in Lagos, in any part of the country. I was talking to one of my friends in Northern on the phone. I'm telling him what we are passing, why Biafra must come. A time he visited me in Lagos, we were passing and last man mesmerized us. I paid more than 60,000 in his presence. Igbo man, you are a dangerous species, you must vomit money. Look at what is happening. But Igbo people are, sorry to say, one of the biggest mumu their mumu never do in this country. Imagine what they are saying in go to obedient group, and you will just be throwing up. And you will say, what are these people talking about? Now, other ones are this the Biafran organogram. Because I heard you said when the Phoenix journalists came, they have to call one Mr. that man selling phone charger to come and validate what the report you are giving. And instead of him talking and bringing Biafran to the fore, he was saying Simon Ekpa is not a member of IPOB. These people are not educated. They don't know the meaning of IPOB. How do I need to sign? Have I ever done anything to be an IPOB member? I'm an indigenous person. It can be IPOO, that is indigenous person of Oduduwa. It can be IPOA. It can be indigenous person of Arewa. I'm a Biafran, an indigenous person, and this is Simon Ekpa. So I am suggesting that there should be an organogram from you, given.
Mazi Emeka,
Yes.
what the man in Ghana meant was that Simon Ekpa is not a member of the political parties, the ones that are working for one Nigeria. That is the point he was trying to clarify to the international community. Because it's not amongst the people that are working with one Nigerian government to collect money and to kill their own people. That's what he meant.
Mr. Kwarawa, in as much as I tend to agree with you, you are not right. Let us, we are on a public space. You have interpreted it the way it is true.
Is making a point. Yes.
So I have countered that in so many ways, but I am asking for an organogram. If there is a lot of talking. If there is an organogram from upper
Mute active. Mute active.
There's a noise from your end. I don't know.
Active ability. Mute him.
Okay.
Not from me anyway.
Okay, let me look for him. Okay, go ahead.
If there's an organogram from autopiloted IPOB, that Finnish ambassador will look to the organogram and see the person that is a information person to call. He will not be calling. So I am suggesting this is my epiphany on this, my own divine solution.
Well noted.
I had Mr. Mazi Simon. I have so many names to call you, but let me keep those prefix and suffix first and address you. I have said in your broadcast of pardoning some people. I don't believe in the Bible, but let me borrow a passage there that says a leopard can never change from his skin. A leopard can never change from the skin. Now, if I umere nkapu JCC, the animal, no, it's not on the skin that you watch.
Oh, the animal bara.
I'm always funny to you. Why? But I'm burning inside here.
Okay, you are still asking. Kafu JC the animal bara. Mana ndi wala sema wetu okwe, eli okwe. Ega ebaka.
Mazi Simon, inafia ni kota na nyendeba.
Mba.
Olu.
I need another way to okwe. Ebegini eli okwe.
Now, like you said, a reconciliation process. I don't think any party should be disenfranchised.
Yeah.
The most people that have betrayed us the more are the people you gave the you called this Ohaneze. Do you know that my mother was cooking for Ohaneze in Kirikiri? When I was small, I would be going to fetch firewood, fetch everything for them to cook in Kirikiri, Lagos State, in Kirikiri town. These people have been there.
Mecca, you are very lucky to have even seen one member of Ohaneze. apart from the president and the vice president, I have not seen a member, somebody who says is a member of Ohanes Ndigo.
I've been attending their meetings, serving them there, giving them.
Wow.
I'm an errand boy. There, I've taken masquerade to Idu Omera house at Agbado. That was 94. I don't wear masquerade go there. So we are born and bred up in Lagos, but we are Igbo. You see, the truth of the matter is that I don't know that I was an Igbo man until I went to Yanokwaja. They started calling me Omo Igbo. I thought we are the same. And they called me Omo Igbo, and they treat my people bad before me. They talk to me because I can speak their language to a very large extent. So what am I saying? If there is anybody that will advise anything on this nationhood, oneness, I think I'm qualified to a very large extent. I have an experience being in Nigeria, never disenfranchised or segregated from anybody. I have helped more than 4 people to America from scratch. Fatherless people, motherless people. These are not Igbo people. But when you say, Nkem, this is my own, the only hope we have is Biafra. Let me not deviate. Your hands of fellowship must be stretched to all parties. Yes. Why I am saying so? Because the only people that have offended us, remember many months ago, I called you and I said, last year, I said the biggest scam in all this saga, DOS, Simon Ekpa, Autopilot, are the Igbo Congress, sitting by watching everything because they offended us on Nnamdi Kanu and they called Nnamdi Kanu back to apologize. These people are not repentant. They are all what we like snitch. They called Nnamdi Kanu to apologize. Now that Nnamdi Kanu has been kidnapped and disenfranchised of communication, they have gone X-way. They don't they issue statements. They don't they do as they like. So these people are the people who we think, in the absence of Ohaneze, we have World Igbo Congress that we even shop up the people we be scared of. But these are all lunatics. We are in the country. We know where it pains us. If you want to extend the hands of relationship, let us extend it to everybody. And I will appeal to these people that we have expelled in DOS, rather than exacerbating the matter, flooring commands from your leader, Nnamdi Kanu. You should know that these politicians they surmount to infinitesimal. They don't have any value. You shop their money, you shop their money. It is also your money. Once upon a time, they said they gave Basfadam Baka a contract. And then Nnamdi Kanu defended it. He said that contract they gave him is from his own land. What you are exploiting for is from where he comes from. This imam that you are giving contract, what do they have in Biafra land? Who give them contract? Why are you now victimizing Fadam Baka, even if you give him contract? So if they give you money, DOS, collect the money and be yourself. Come out from your shell. Instead of you to be dying in silence, you know that your only hope is Simon Ekpa. The governors know. Okay, so all of them know that their only hope is Simon Ekpa. Their body language have suggested it. It is only Soludo who has pretendedly come out. Even, yes, we applaud him. But Mo could see the looker. Mo know how far he go. But on this case, I will allow other people to talk. But I'm asking for this Biafran organogram. Let it be taken very important before another conversation comes. Hello.
Emeka is done. Emeka, are you done? Yes, I know.
Yes, I'm done.
Oh. Okay. Okay, thank you very much.
Success.
Thank you for contribution. Yeah. Emeka, thank you for your contribution. And yes, of course, yesterday's broadcast was a landmark for our restoration, which the good guy himself has started setting. We have no permanent enemy. There's no permanent friend. All we have is permanent interest, and that interest is Biafran restoration. I believe he will extend it to every parastatal, every group, every union, including every individual. So,
what put this active banner on the mic every time because success what we are or not trying maintain mute.
all right. If you dare omit again, then I will remove the mic from him. Miles this stand, please unmute yourself. Miles this stand, unmute yourself. And the brief, please. Yeah.
Here for a long time. Why are you guys keeping me?
Please just give someone else the mic. I'll be back. I'm just listening. I can't talk long now.
Okay. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. Just mute. Just mute.
Success. He will create a room for other people who keep the
Okay. Douglas, please go ahead. Douglas, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm here, Success. So I thank you. I greet you. I greet everyone. Raphael, the good guy, Meje Buago. So I'm so happy now. Everybody now they have come to understand that Nigeria doesn't belong to Nigeria belongs to the Igbos. Nigeria belongs to the Fulani. I was not Fulani carry fits. Obedient to Fulani, obedient movement. Now all of them are bleeding. They're crying. The Bini boys, the Bini people who are supporting obedient movement now, all of them are lamenting. Anybody who are expecting Picho come and condemn the election reform, election electoral from the Fulani man, that person is a coward. Because Obi is afraid. Obi cannot come out bold enough to condemn the election. Because he was sent by the British government to disarm the Biafra dictators. Go to what is the name? That Twitter space. Go there, see what he's tweeting. But Obi never made any comments. And people say, no, let's go and protest. Go and protest for what? Protest for what, Nigeria, or protest for Igbo presidency? What do you want to protest for? You protest in 2020, Fulani kill you, and you want to go and protest again. They tell you come and join us, what we're doing. He said, no. We need one Nigeria. We need one nation. So we'll keep it up. Success, everyone.
It's like your network is having some issues. But if I can hear you,
Success.
Yeah.
Success, can you hear?
I can hear you. I can hear.
Simon is having. I don't know whether Simon can hear.
Okay, with his microphone.
I hope so. Maybe. Biafrans and lovers of freedom.
Can you hear us?
Obi to
you can hear us, unmute yourself. Listen.
Obi is not in charge. The person in charge is that thief. Just like Shetima is the one in charge. What you see that he's doing is doing what he's supposed to do when they finally supposedly get it. But he's the spokesperson. He is the man. Now, Fulani Guru, that's why we go to APC, Fulani way your side, we go to PDP, Fulani way your side, we go to NMDP, Fulani way your side, we go to Labour, Fulani will follow you. You go to APGA, Fulani must also follow you. Because if they don't rule by presidency, they rule by vice, or they rule by their subjects that are the foot soldiers on ground. But Simon, can you hear us? I think Simon is having it.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay,
no, I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, you can hear us now.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. The last speaker. Let me see. The last speaker. Yes. I think that is Douglas. Thank you very much for that acknowledgement. We must move ahead, and one thing is that these people. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Okay. These people don't understand what democracy is all about. So the only thing they understand now is that they didn't allow them to vote, and the vote did not count, and that is democracy for them. But we try to save them, and they could not see the future.
Success don't hang. Success is hanging.
Okay, let's give the mic to Akpan.
Yeah.
Akpan Odo, take the mic.
Please, Akpan, after you speak, after you finish speaking, help us and put yourself back on the listening mode so that others can, I don't know, Mazi Simon need to co-host someone else also because Success is struggling with his device. Akpan is not coming. Please, can we have, who else is there? Somto. Looks like Tochukwu has spoken.
Somto have spoken. Somto have spoken.
How about Tochukwu?
So, give to Emeka. Emeka Oracle.
Yeah, Mazi Simon, the thing I could go kwa Success. You need to co-host me and Sonny. Tochukwu. Okay. Okay. Now we there here. I don't enter the driving seat. Sonny need to also come in. Yeah. Emeka, if you still want to make a comment, I would please indicate quickly if you still have a comment to make further, because I know you are very, very profound in your own analysis. Please. Who do we have? Active. You have been unmuting yourself since. Can you go there? Unmute yourself very quickly. Active.
You
have 2 minutes, please. Go ahead, very quickly.
Because ihe m chọrọ ikwu ọ dịghị much ụta m nọ na-efolo ihe a na-eme kemgbe but ihe na-atụnye ewu na
speak English. Try and speak English, even if it's pidgin, please.
What I'm trying to say is that all these things we are saying is good, but let's try to maintain our language. Maybe if we are planning to do something, because through what we are saying here, other people are listening to us. They know our strategy. So, but if we use our language only, they will not be able to know our language. So that's why
I lost you there.
They use their language. They use their language entirely, and we that cannot hear the language, we cannot understand what they are doing. But our own, we use another person's language. Now they go on their own and know what we are planning to do. So I'm suggesting, if it is possible, let's try to maintain our language in anything we are planning to do or say. Thank you.
The man that just spoke, we don't share our intelligence online. So when we come online, we do awareness to talk to people to hear us, and we speak in a language that everybody will understand. But when it comes to what we do on ground or our intelligence, you can't hear it online. So thank you for your observation. We move. Mazirab, go on.
Okay, thank you so much, Mazi Sonny. Justice Fairness, I'm seeing your messages, but I'm not able to bring you in. You need to probably go out and come back and make a request again. I'm trying to look if I can bring you in, but I can't find you. Yeah, please try and go out and come back again. That might help. Okay, let's quickly. Douglas, you've spoken. I need to put you back on the listening mood. Akpan, can you unmute yourself now? Is it possible? Akpan? Can you? No, he can't. He has to go back and listen. Tochukwu, has Tochukwu spoken before?
Yeah, I think Tochukwu has spoken before.
Let me hear from him. Tochukwu, you unmute yourself now.
He has spoken before.
Okay, then okay, you go back and start listening, because we need to bring in people as much as we can. Somto has spoken before, like I learned. Go back and start listening. So let me bring in fresh requests now. It's telling me that the house is full, but I can't see it like that. Okay, Ugochukwu has spoken before. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay, go and start listening. Bernard, do you want to come in and unmute yourself? Bernard, I don't know what's happening to these people. Okay, let's see who else is next. Alex, Alexo Media, can you please unmute yourself? Sonny, can you try from your end and see if you can bring in people to speak? Because I'm not able to bring them in.
Okay, the good guy, please co-host me. Let me see if I can bring people in. The good guy, can you hear me? I think the good guy is having issues as well.
Yeah, I'm looking for how to bring these people in, but even those I'm removing, they're still stuck there. They're not going out.
That means network is hooking on your end. The good guy, can you hear me? The good guy is having issues.
Let me see something. Let me change my network. Okay. Maybe this might help. Let me see. Sonny, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Good man, can you try and see if you can speak? Even good man. This everybody that requested, I can't bring them in. It's strange.
Yeah, I think they've decided to track us down.
Okay, am I coming out clear? Let me see if it's a general problem. Am I coming out clear?
Yeah, Emeka,
okay.
Coming out. What I'm seeing here is telling me that the host is having connection issues.
Yeah, okay.
So if I'm coming out clear, it's not issue. There's no issue. Please see what from your end, because
no, the issue is from the host. It's from the host. The issue is from the host end, because the host cannot even hear us.
Yeah, because I have a lot of requests here. I can't bring them in. I can't remove those that have spoken before. It's
Okay, let's see. Someone that has spoken before, try to speak. Let's see if it is from the host, because I've spoken before and I'm speaking. Let someone who has speak before try.
Mouthpiece, can you try and engage us, please?
Mouthpiece, opt for the mic. Let's see something. Tojugo, you opt for the mic as well. Let's see.
Try.
The problem is from Simon's end. It's from the good guy.
Yeah, because I can't bring in anybody.
His connection is from his end. The connection from his end is
Okay,
down.
I mean, if he has a challenge, then it affects us also in bringing people in, right?
Yeah, because it depends on the kind of